And we are live in Vermillion, South Dakota for Vermillion Tanagers Tri-Valley Mustangs doubleheader. Getting close to the end of this season here, and it should be a great time tonight. Last doubleheader of the year, and then we also have senior night here, so should be a great time for the community to get behind their teams as they try to make that playoff push. Tanner's girls, they're having a great season so far. They kind of have a younger rotation, and they're really figuring out the flow of things in offense and defense, and they've really hit a stride here as they're on a 4-game win streak as well. And then the Tanager boys are also having a great season. They had a strong win against Western Christian up in Sioux Falls, but a really close loss against Dakota Valley. So, and they're looking like a top 10 team in Class A as well. So these teams are definitely preparing themselves for regions and hopefully SODEC 16. With this being the last doubleheader where we see both teams play as well as senior night, how do we think this could impact the players tonight, Chad?
Oh, it definitely is. I don't call it a must-win because every game is a must-win. But, yeah, the girls need to come out and establish their offense and be aggressive like they always are. And then the boys need to do the same thing. I think always a quick start helps, definitely with the girls getting Taylor Roovers involved and the boys getting Trey Hansen involved. And those two create opportunities not only for themselves but for the rest of the team. So very important they get off to a good start.
Yeah, I can agree with that. If you get your star player playing well, especially with how well that Trey and Taylor can pass the ball, it just creates a very even flow offense that gets everybody involved. And they've both performed very well on the offensive end so far. So strong Tri-Valley team for both boys and girls. We'll see how they can get tested tonight. And we'll be back with the Vermillion Chamber and Development Company pregame show on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers.
It's funny how life is made up of moments, quiet ones, big ones, and ones you never forget. A wish, a milestone, a moment you didn't know would mean so much. Because life is made in the moments we share. Voyage Federal Credit Union. For every memory made, for every moment ahead.
Candice Couture is your complete women's lingerie shop. Bras, underwear, PJs, loungewear, swimwear, sports bras, activewear, and much, much more. Small to 3 extra large and over 200 different sizes of bras. AA to O cup bands 28 to 56 in store. Candice Couture, 17 West Main Street.
Probably talk about some of
The Pizza Ranch Vermillion is your event headquarters. Enjoy the crisp salad bar, the country's best chicken, and fresh pizza. Want a custom pizza? Just ask. We are proud to offer the buffet your way. And the Fun Zone Arcade features 36 games, 2 golf simulators, and full bar. Perfect for pregame tailgates and parties. Have a business meeting, team, or office party? Reserve the Dakota Center. It holds up to 300 people. Order online at pizzaranch.com for delivery or circle your wagons and make Pizza Ranch your tailgate place next to USG.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion treats you like family. They believe a healthy smile starts with compassionate care. From toddlers to grandparents, their gentle team is here for your whole family. Whether it's a routine checkup or a full smile makeover, they'll keep you comfortable and confident. Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion makes your smile shine. Visit Knutson Family Dentistry online or call today, 605-624-6291.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. Broadcast brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Here we'll go over some of the scores and points per game and differentials going into this for both these girls' teams. So the Vermillion Tanager girls, 11-7 here. Pretty good win streak they've got going on. Tri-Valley is 9-6, so also very comparable. Vermillion is scoring 51 points per game and allowing 47.2. The differential on the points there, 3.8. That is improved as we've gone out throughout the season. Vermillion's been averaging 50 to 52 points the past 5 games, but they were allowing over 50 points a game, and now they're allowing 47. So the Vermillion Tanagers girls defense has they've really figured out how to put pressure on opposing teams and play the fast break as well. This Tri-Valley team, they're scoring 47.9 points per game, and they're allowing 42.7. So their differential is 5.3. Pretty similar offensive production. Vermillion scores more, but Tri-Valley allows less points. So you kind of have that offensive team versus that defensive team in Tri-Valley. And Tri-Valley plays a zone most of the time. How do you expect maybe a zone could impact this Tanagers team?
I think zone defense actually could benefit the Tanagers because they're not playing man-to-man on Taylor Rivers. Going to allow her maybe a little bit more space around the three-point line and maybe allow some open shots if they do decide to switch from zone to maybe a trap defense or a press defense, depending on, if the Tanagers, are up by, 8-10 points, you might see a change in defensive strategy to maybe incorporate a trap in there somewhere. But, I think zone defense benefits Vermillion.
Yeah, I think it does too. They have such good passing. They're very unselfish team. They really find a weakness. And in zone, as long as you're passing with intention, you can kind of find that open shot. I know traditionally that three-pointer gets open in the zone. Vermillion will definitely need to balance those threes with some inside shots. They'll have to float the ball around the high post, low post. I'm sure that Marasia as well as Callie, they might get the ball in the low post and become a passer down there, which they're pretty used to. They're also good rebounders, and especially since Schultz, taller than anybody on this Tri-Valley team, so hopefully that provides a rebounding advantage. And then also, Taylor Rivers is 5'5", but she's had multiple games this year with double-digit rebounds. This Vermillion team definitely fights for the basketball. Shaylin Hinseth down in that forward spot has also been a good rebounder so far. It'll be interesting to see how size, zone defense kind of play a factor here. And have you noticed a trend at all with Vermillion's offense lately?
I think the trend is getting everybody else involved right now because, like you said, height-wise, I think Vermillion has the advantage in there with Callie, Marasia, Shaylin. They're taller than everybody on Tri-Valley, but the whole getting Shaylin involved, getting Lexi Hansen involved, and just controlling the offensive and defensive glass. The trend is Taylor's creating opportunities for not only herself but everybody else, and that's a great trend.
Exactly. Some people would have thought, well, Taylor's only returning starter. Is the offense going to be too reliant on her? And we have seen throughout this season, this group of girls really balance the offense, all willing to take the shot, make the difficult pass, and they've definitely become better at taking care of the basketball. So this really is an all-around offense now with Taylor as the engine, and she's getting everyone involved. And I think we should expect to see that here against Tri-Valley. And we're going to go to a break, but after that, we'll hear from Coach John Brooks about this matchup here tonight. will be back on the Vermillion Chamber and Development Company pregame show on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570.
Interior technicians.
Jerry, I need your help. I'm in a real pickle.
How can we help? We clean carpets, furnace and duct cleaning, mold remediation, fire restoration, water damage restoration, office cleaning, and much more.
No, Jerry, I'm in a real pickle. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Hang on, I'll send you a pic so you can see what I mean.
Oh my gosh. When you need it clean, call the Intech team. Fixing pickles since 1984.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
Scored 5 points.
To be honest, it's the people that I work with. Like, I mean, I love what I do. You gotta love what you do to come every day. But the people I work with make coming 10 times easier. You want to be a part of a team that cares for you and that actually put in the time to teach you and show you the things to do in the proper way. You know, you're just full of people who care.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Back in the Vermillion Chamber and Development Company pregame show with the coach of the Vermillion Tanagers, John Brooks. Coach, are the girls just a little bit energized with the win streak they have going on?
Yeah, it's been really nice. We probably had our worst game of the year a couple weeks ago at Flandreau. We lost by about 40. And then since then, we really didn't know how the girls were going to respond after that. Obviously challenged them after that and turned around that next week and won 3 in a row against some good teams, and then able to go to Dakota Valley, a really tough place to play, and a really good team at Dakota Valley, and get a win there on the road. So on a nice little win streak, and really happy with the way that the girls have responded since after that loss.
Yeah, and then looking at Tri-Valley here, kind of a common theme in this class, they don't really have as much size down low. How can you leverage your forwards and your centers out here?
Well, they rely on just they're all very athletic, 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", kind of across the board, and they get after you in their zone pressure. They play passing lanes. They try to get deflections and steals and run out. So taking care of the basketball is key, and it's kind of something we've told our girls. We got to be able to connect 5, 6, 7 passes in a row. And if you can do that against them, you're going to get an open shot because of how aggressive they are defensively. But obviously that's easier said than done. And hopefully we can get the ball inside against them to relieve some of that pressure and get everybody going again here tonight.
Yeah, and then that zone they operate in, how do you avoid settling for threes rather than taking the opportune ones?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you got to get the ball to the middle. Anytime the ball touches the middle, that puts a lot of pressure on their defense. So get to the ball in the middle, and if we can, if we can go high-low from there, or if we can kick for open threes from there, those are the threes that we want. But like you said, we can't just throw the ball around the perimeter 2 or 3 times and jack up a three. Those aren't the shots that we'll be looking for against their zone.
Yeah, and then what is the key emphasis on defense against this team?
Well, they all attack the hoop really well. They're going to run their dribble drive stuff, and they have fast, quick, athletic guards that can really, really get downhill. So containing the basketball, one-on-one defense, containing the basketball, making sure our help side is there. We got to keep Huvie and Genki out of the paint. We got to get to Sorensen on the 3-point line. They're a really tough team to guard. So individual defense, team defense, it's all going to be on display for us here tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, and then this marks pretty close to the end of your schedule. Pretty strong teams you got to go up against the next couple weeks.
Yeah, it's last conference game for us here tonight against a really good Tri-Valley team, and then we got to turn around and play Lakota Tech on Tuesday, who they're one of the top teams in the state right now. So, but you want to be playing good competition this time of the year. We're playing our best basketball. We want to stack it up against the best teams that we can, and we're getting that here over the next couple of games before we head into region time.
Yeah, well, best of luck tonight, Coach, and we'll see you there.
All right, thanks a lot, Parker.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Truckers, commercial fleet, car owners, when you need a DOT inspection, you need a battery, oil change, diagnostic, or specialized tire service for farm, auto, and heavy equipment, JFI will get your vehicle repaired and washed and back on the road. JFI proudly supports Vermillion Tanagers, the community of Vermillion, in business for nearly 100 years for a reason. JFI is the best, and that's no lie. JFI 1218 Compton Court, Vermillion.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
And we are back in Vermillion, South Dakota, just 11 minutes before tip-off, the national anthem and starting lineups for the Vermillion Tanagers girls versus the Tri-Valley Mustangs girls. We'll take our Kalen's Indoor Comfort look around the state for other games that will be going on tonight in Girls Class A. Flandreau defeated Florence Henry 54-42. Clark Willow Lake defeated St. Thomas More 44-39. Those are two very good girls teams. Hamlin defeated Sioux Falls Christian 71-68. Wow. Sioux Falls Christian girls, that was definitely a huge game for them as Hamlin has been on a tear all year. Winner is up 73-33 against McLaughlin. Jones County will play St. Francis Indian School. Marty will play Little Wound. Scotland Minnow will play Gregory. Dell Rapids will play Dakota Valley. Tri-Valley will play Vermillion right here. Aberdeen Roncalli takes on Miller. Dual plays Redfield. Elk Point Jefferson takes down Beersford. Bonholm plays Platte Geddes. Wagner plays Chamberlain. Warner plays Britton Hecla. And Hot Springs plays Sturgis Brown. So we've got some good games around the state here. And this definitely has a lot of implications here. If Vermillion can win 12 games, then a pretty good shot that they'll have a favorable matchup in regions if they can win this one and then one of their next games. I think so, right, Chad?
I think so. And to maybe even have a game here at the Birdcage would be beneficial with the home crowd and just being able to play on your home court.
Yeah, exactly. And even if Vermillion somehow, doesn't manage to play that home game, all the other teams in their region, I mean, the farthest one isn't even an hour and 20 minutes away. So that's the best thing about playing in this one because, you got to think about that south middle part of Class A where you could have like up to a 3-hour drive to play each other. So it is nice that it is a very compact region but it is a very competitive region, and everybody's really trying to make that SODAC 16. So these girls have it cut out for ahead of them, but they have really shown a lot of growth, a lot of strength on offense. And we will be back on our Vermillion Chamber and Development Company pregame show on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermillion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women. Names like Ariat and Carhartt for men. Boots and shoes and kids' clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermillion.
The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Vermillion is proud to support local athletics like USD and the Tanagers. The DQ Fall flavors are in, and DQ has great food at great prices. Get a $7 meal deal. Choose from a cheeseburger or 3-piece chicken basket with fries, a drink, and a sundae for only $7. Got an office team party or birthday party? If you want to celebrate, don't bake, buy a DQ cake. And DQ supports the Sanford Children's Network. So after the game, take your team for a thrill to the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill, 905 East Cherry Street, Vermillion, South Dakota.
Of course, when you forget to delay and then you're talking
Slumberland Furniture at 2401 Broadway in Yankton, home of Kirkland Furniture Groups, bedroom groups by Laguna, and dining sets by Tower and Catadel. They're also the only place to offer furniture by Flex Steel and the biggest selection of Lazy Boy in the area. The Mattress Gallery is full of the best brand name mattresses in the business, including the all-new Tempur-Pedic Active Breeze personalized climate-controlled mattress. Slumberland Furniture, dining, bedroom sets, and mattresses in Yankton.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small, just as it should be. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of choices to make sure you have the perfect coverage to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Warmer days are coming, and sooner or later your air conditioning will need to kick in as well. But what if it doesn't? Well, don't wait. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling. With 43 years in the business, we're very knowledgeable on what we do and how we serve our customers. You can rest assured that when you call day or night, someone will always pick up the call. Join our elite club today and become a priority member. Skip the line, get discounts on services, and have no overtime fees. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling for expert service from factory-trained technicians.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 FM or AM 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. We're here on the Vermillion Chamber and Development Company pregame show, and I'd like to break down the last 5 games that each of these teams played so we can kind of get a picture of where they are in their season. So Vermillion played against Flanger. They lost 18-56. That's a really good Flanger team, and that was kind of one of those losses where you're like, okay, let's see how the team can respond, because, you know, you play a team that's as qualified as that, and, you know, sometimes it can be difficult to bounce back, and Vermillion did bounce back. They defeated Beersford 74-56, Gayville-Vollen 65-43. That Gayville-Vollen team had 12 wins going into that, and they're a very dominant Class B school, so that was no average Class B opponent. They defeated Dual 55-32, and they defeated Dakota Valley 51-46. So they'll be taking on Tri-Valley here tonight, and they're really on a roll here, Chad. I mean, a win streak like that's really got to energize the team.
Yeah, I think the Flander loss kind of gave them a little bit of a wake-up call. They kind of after that, they came out, and a lot of people got involved because in the Flanders game, I think Taylor Roovers had 16 of the 18 points. Well, after that, everybody's been involved, and I think that's what they really need to do, and that's the key to victory is not only getting everybody involved, but everybody's really been playing some really good defense, and I think that's got to be something that John Roovers or John Brooks is really happy about.
Yeah, that defense has really played great. You can't even tell that, they're playing a few sophomores than even an 8th grader in Tessa Nelson most of the time, just because how disciplined they've been in the rotations. Last 5 games for Tri-Valley. Trip Delmont Armor, 51-38. A loss against West Central, 43-54. A loss against Del Rapids, 59-69. So we have some common losses between these two teams. Millbank, they lost 44-46. That's a heartbreaker. Millbank, 13-4 in the season. They lost to Sioux Falls Christian, 48-67. And they've got this game here tonight. But then they also play 1, 2, 3, 4. They play 4 more games this season, and those are all within the next 6 days, Chad.
That is crazy schedule.
That is a tough schedule for Tri-Valley. They're playing great coming into this game, but very common opponents. They've also lost to similar opponents. They defeated similar opponents, so very well matched up teams here in Class A, and they can really make some grounds in regions with victories here tonight. So we'll see how this late season clash goes when we come back. Starting lineups, national anthem, and tip-off here on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570.
Hey kids, it's never too early to start planning for your future. Did you know Masaba provides scholarships and tuition assistance? They are committed to your success, offering engineering, drafting, and welding opportunities, plus scholarships, job shadowing, and mentorship programs. Learn more at masaba.com/careers. When I grow up, I want to work at Masaba.
Masaba Manufacturing. Unlock your future and rock with us.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design-build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers.
Because
wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family, from pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. And we are moments before a tip-off for Vermillion Tanagers girls versus the Tri-Valley Mustangs girls at the start of the last doubleheader of the season and senior night. I can expect both sides of this crowd to be plenty loud tonight as the band is drowning out all noise in here and really setting the stage for an exciting game here.
Yeah, it's the best band in the state.
Oh, definitely. For the size of Vermillion, they always have good music. And we'll have starting lineups soon here with the anthem as well. Vermillion High School Band performing the national anthem there. Cadence Davey, a 5'8" guard starting for Tri-Valley. Peyton Vogt, Maddie Huey starting for Tri-Valley. Haley Sorensen starting at forward. And then Rowan Gakey closing out that Tri-Valley lineup. And then for Vermillion, Izzy Richardson, Alexis Hansen, Taylor Roovers, Shaylin Hinseth, and Callie Schultz will be closing out that lineup. So, like we talked about, they do have Shaylin Hinseth, Callie Schultz. They're taller than anybody that starts for Tri-Valley, but Tri-Valley is quick and they play a zone. So it's a very interesting matchup to see where you have varying offensive play styles here, also as well as a varying defensive matchup as you have zone versus a lot of man-to-man defense on Vermillion's side of the ball.
Yeah, you'll probably see them mix it up a little bit. But, definitely zone defense, and the Tanagers are going to come out and have to beat that zone.
Yeah, it'll definitely play a wrinkle here in this game.
But, yeah, Vermillion with a definite height advantage. You got Lexi, you got Shaylin, you got Callie, you got Marasia. Just overall height advantage for the Tanagers. They need to take advantage of that.
Exactly. Crashing the glass and getting those rebounds has been one of the number one priorities when I've talked to Coach Brooks this season, and it is no different when you play a team that isn't going to miss that many shots in Tri-Valley, and Vermillion will have to keep everything and the pedal to the metal here if they want to keep up with Tri-Valley's defense and offense, especially with how they can run the fast break. And we are here moments before tip-off. Shaylin Hinseth has been jumping for Vermillion all year, and that does not change tonight. She'll be jumping against another number 22, Rowan Gakey of the Mustangs, the 5'9" sophomore guard. Tip is up, and Vermillion knocks it into Tri-Valley's hands. They'll start the game here. Huey passes it down to Vogt. It goes over to the corner for Tri-Valley. Shot broken up. Callie Schultz got a hand on it, but Tri-Valley rebounds it. They'll take a very deep three. It'll rattle away and into Hinseth's hands. Vermillion takes it up transition. We're here in the first quarter. Roovers over to Richardson. Kickball violation against the Mustangs.
Yeah, good defensive start for Vermillion there. Good rebound, and now we'll have to see if we can set the offense here.
Exactly. Defense leads to good plays, especially in transition. Taylor Roovers clearing it out. Tri-Valley in that zone defense. Hinseth makes a pass to the corner to Richardson, gets it back up on the wing, finds a cutting Roovers. Step back three from Taylor Roovers, bottom of the net, and it's in.
Man, she's got range, 25-footer.
Yeah, great range from Taylor Roovers. Tri-Valley looks to answer on the other end. They're down 3-0 on the Masaba scoreboard. Driving on Hinseth, Tri-Valley passes it over to Vogt, over to Davey. Shot rolls away. Taylor Roovers gets a hands on it. Tri-Valley rebounds it. Huey's pass is broken up. Taylor Roovers brings it down, drives to the basket, through the contact off the bottom of the backboard, out of bounds, off of Tri-Valley. Vermillion will inbound.
Another good defensive series down here for the Tanagers, so they just need to keep up the press on that and create some turnovers here on a bad pass.
Yeah, you want to make sure to press. And then we have a wide-open jump shot for Vermillion. Shot goes off, but Callie Schultz gets that rebound. Taylor Roovers tries to break down the defense, passes it across the court to Shaylin Hinseth. Shoots it to Richardson. Taylor Roovers gets it through two players, passes it down low to Schultz, and it banks in. Shot from Schultz there. 5-0 Tanager lead against the Mustangs. Over on the wing, Vaught to Gakey. She's pressured by Richardson. She drives it, finds a wide open Davey, who banks it in for Tri-Valley. 5-2 on the Masaba scoreboard.
Yeah, really good pass there down low.
Richardson kicks across. Roovers finds Hinseth for the three. Schultz went for the ball, but it ends up bouncing off a vote of Tri-Valley. Vermillion will inbound under their own basket. Inbounding is Roovers. Pass in, post up, triple team on Alexi Hansen. Taylor Roovers has it, thought about a shot. Hansen to Richardson, back to Hansen. Richardson, cross court to Taylor Roovers. Vermillion gets a pull-up three from Roovers, and that's a swish.
Good ball movement by the Tanagers to create the open player.
Ball movement leads to open shots, and a block there from Hinseth. What a block, but Tri-Valley gets the rebound off of a steal, and now it's 8-4 Vermillion leads. Great defensive play there, but Vermillion caught off guard and gets a turnover. Pull up from way deep for Taylor. Rattles out of bounds.
Maybe a little deep.
Yeah, that's the confidence there. If you.
Oh, she knows she can make it. That's the whole thing. Is she knows she can make it. Everybody knows she can make it.
Exactly. She takes the shot and could probably shoot him from the SCSC at that college line. Tri-Valley is getting their offense situated. Sorensen pulls up from deep. Back iron, rebounded by Richardson, over to Roovers.
It's good to see one and done. Good rebound and not giving them second chance opportunities.
Hinseth's three blocked on the other end. And a quick foul on Hansen of Vermillion. We'll see Tessa Nelson check into the game. That was the first foul of the game. Shaylin Hinseth to the bench.
And Vermillion sees Tessa, 8th grader, check into the game. Very good off the bench this year so far, so we'll see what kind of difference she can make here.
Yeah, a lot of height at guard, and she's a good jump shooter. Tri-Valley, dribble handoff, driving to the basket, kick it up to the wing, wide open three. Brought down, Hansen fights for it, and it's a Vermillion basketball as Peyton Vogt of Tri-Valley just not able to corral the ball without it going out of bounds.
Yeah, just touched the end line there, so ball out to Vermillion.
Taylor Roovers brings it up the court. Tri-Valley opting not to do a press, but they will send someone on Taylor Roovers at half court. Richardson on the wing. Handoff to Taylor Roovers. Pops it up to Nelson. Roovers gets it back. Got a pump fake. Hansen gets a jumper on the wing. Rattles into the hands of Roovers. Vermillion will reset. Fresh shot clock. Hansen, three-pointer, top of the key. Right side of the net, to the ground. Tri-Valley inbounds. 8-4 on the Musaba scoreboard. 4:11 to go in the first quarter.
Vermillion getting some good looks, just not finding the hoop.
Yep, a lot of jump shots that they're finding. Just some of those just not falling. Gakey to Sorensen. Thought about a shot. Gakey gets it back. Drives on Nelson. Scoops it. Rebound Schultz. Taylor Roovers drives it up the court. Tries to break down the defender. Throws it off the glass into the hands of a Tri-Valley Mustang.
Good defense on Tri-Valley there.
Gakey drives on Richardson. Gets walled up. They'll call a foul. Foul assessed on Izzy Richardson, her first of the game. Gakey of Tri-Valley to inbound. Ball finds itself top of the key. Hugh Way has it, pressured by Roovers. Not finding anything. Gakey gets it. Ball broken up by Richardson. Richardson all over the basketball. Pass broken up. Combination effort between Hansen and Roovers. Roovers drives it up. Slows it down. Throws it to Schultz. Pass broken up by Tri-Valley, but Vermillion will keep it.
Good choice by Taylor there to pull that back out. She probably could have challenged it, but decided to start the offense over.
Exactly, and we will see a quick timeout here on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermillion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM 1570, Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. The Vermillion Tanagers lead 8-4 against the Tri-Valley Mustangs girls team. First game of a doubleheader. 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Vermillion gets a shot up. Nelson brings it in.
And immediately impacting the game from the bench.
Marasia Warren breaks up a pass. Talk about impact off the bench.
Yeah, fantastic. They go about 7 deep, but the 2 extra girls on the bench they use, super job impactful.
Both great defensive players, and they've scrapped for the rebounds. Sorensen swarmed by Vermillion. Alexis Hansen guards. Cutting Gakey almost stepped out of bounds. Vogt of Tri-Valley gets a shot up. It's rebounded. Second shot no good from Gakey. Warren pulls down the rebound. Roovers will clear it out.
Yeah, I think she did step on the baseline there, but no call. So Vermillion with the ball.
Izzy Richardson passes it up. Pass is fumbled off of Hansen. Tri-Valley gets an opportunity here.
Yeah, good pass, just off the fingertips there, Lexi.
11-4 here. Vermillion starting off strong.
Seeing a little bit of a press defense here.
Yeah, navigating the press. Tri-Valley gets fouled. Looks like Shaylin Hinseth of Vermillion will check into the game.
That foul on Lexi Hansen, so third team foul for the Tanagers. None for the Tri-Valley so far.
Yeah, Vermillion's got to watch that bonus possibly here in the first quarter. Tri-Valley playing a pretty clean game, but they're giving up more points on defense, so it's definitely a balance here. Tri-Valley passing around, looking for the open look. Sorensen is swarmed. Ball ends up in the hands of Vogt, almost goes back court. Taylor Roovers reaching for the ball, foul. Vermillion, another foul. You talk about the bonus, they're almost there now.
Yeah, good aggressive play. Taylor jumping in the passing lane there, but was not able to get the steal.
Sorensen of Tri-Valley inbounds the basketball over to Huey. Catch and shoot, three-pointer for Tri-Valley. Front iron, rebounded by Vogt. They'll get another shot, doesn't rattle home. Broken up, rebounded by Davey. She'll kick it up to Sorensen. Sorensen, Euro step, rolls off. Fighting for the rebound, Taylor Roovers grabs it.
Yeah, too many second chance points there, second chance opportunities, but they were not able to convert.
Yeah, defense was great. Rebounds were tough. Warren patiently decides to kick it out. Richardson spots it up, three-pointer. Nelson rebound. Hinseth over to Roovers, almost goes back court. It's saved. Taylor Roovers just drives on Tri-Valley, floats it off the rim. Rebound pulled down by Nelson. Roovers clears it out. 32 seconds here. Nelson swings it wing. Hinseth drives, walled up by Davey.
Good offensive series, good offensive rebounds for the Tanagers. Just need to convert and get a good open shot here.
Yeah, and they forced that first foul of the Tri-Valley Mustangs game here with Cadence Davey putting the first one on the board. We got 1:08 left in the first quarter, 11-4. Surveying the court, Taylor Roovers gets it in the corner, immediately fouled by Lillian Skolter of the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Here's some of that physicality coming out from Tri-Valley's end. Yeah, they're doing that wall over here on the inbound. 4 people guarding the inbound. Pass into Taylor Roovers. She pulls up for the 2. Into the hands of Richardson.
That is the 4th offensive rebound for the Tanagers on this series.
Vermillion really fighting for those O boards. Taylor Rivers drives through the defenders, down to Warren.
Oh.
Launches it off the basket. Wasn't quite ready for the pass. Tri-Valley drives it up the court. Taylor Rivers hounding Sorensen. Peyton Vogt of the Mustangs over to the wing. Lillian Skolter. Davies' pass broken up by Taylor Rivers. Tri-Valley will inbound it. 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Still 11-4. Vermillion leads. Little bit of a stalemate here as these teams are really showing a defensive showcase so far. Lillian Skolter drives on Hinseth. Will get the ball back. Spot up for a 3. Into the hands of her teammate, Peyton Vogt. Taylor Rivers breaks up the pass, steals it. One-on-one fast break. She'll go up against Skolter, and she's fouled on the other end. First,
Skolter tried to get in front, get position, but couldn't get her feet set.
Exactly. It's a delicate game there. You can try to draw a charge, but if your feet aren't set, you're definitely going to get a blocking foul called against you. Taylor Rivers at the line, looking to give the Tanagers some points after a little bit of a drought. That one rattles no. Second shot for Rivers. Second free throw attempt for Vermillion. And that one banks in. 12-4 on the Masava scoreboard. Vermillion leads Tri-Valley.
Oh, and a steal
And
again.
Taylor Rivers gets another steal. And a score off of the backboard.
And just like that, a 10-point lead.
And a pull-up 3 for Tri-Valley. Front iron, no. Will enter the second quarter, 14-4 on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570.
It's funny how life is made up of moments. Quiet ones, big ones, and ones you never forget. A wish, a milestone, a moment you didn't know would mean so much. Because life is made in the moments we share. Voyage Federal Credit Union. For every memory made, for every moment ahead.
Candice Couture is your complete women's lingerie shop. Bras, underwear, PJs, loungewear, swimwear, sports bras, activewear, and much, much more. Small to 3 extra large and over 200 different sizes of bras. AA to O cup bands 28 to 56 in store. Candice Couture, 17 West Main Street.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. Chad, what have you noticed for Vermillion on offense here?
Controlling the rebounds on both ends, but primarily the offense. If they're, the height advantage we talked about, they're taking advantage of that because on the one series we had 5 offensive rebounds. They're controlling that, and Taylor getting everybody else involved.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are very important as they give you a second chance to score. It's one of the most valuable things you can do in a basketball game. Taylor Rivers starts possession for the Tanagers, and quarter 2 is underway. Izzy Richardson over to Rivers over in the corner. Pass to Hansen is stolen by number 30, Danica Fluth of Tri-Valley. She passes it up to Huey. Pass over to Gakey. She drives, finds an open Mustang. Davey under the basket was not ready for the pass. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, really good pass. Just had a little mustard on it.
Yeah, it was just a little quick. Taylor Rivers pass up. Has a 3 Mustang wall on her. Richardson back to Rivers. 3-2 zone. Aggressive from Tri-Valley. Pass broken up. Taylor Rivers brings it in. Passes it up to Schultz. Goes for the shot. It is blocked by Davey.
Wow, good block on Callie, who's got probably 3 inches on her.
Yeah, Davey went straight vertical and rejected that shot. Huey passes it over, cross court to Vogt. With Hinseth on her, it's over to Huey. Cutting Gakey, shot rebounded by Hinseth.
Yeah, good job by Callie underneath there, hand in her face, and she overcooked that one.
Taylor Rivers navigates 4 defenders. Hinseth gets it in the corner, kicks it down low. Surveying Hansen, back to Hinseth. Taylor Rivers, pass attempted for her, is broken up by Gakey. Tri-Valley playing the passing lane extremely well so far.
Yeah, trying to deny Rivers the ball.
Hinseth up to Rivers. And she pulls up from deep. Shot bounces down. Hinseth gets the ball, but then it's stolen. Peyton Vogt of Tri-Valley clears it. Up court pass to Gakey. She'll drive on Vermillion. Tries to kick it to the corner. Huey corrals it. And Vogt's pass for Fluth out of bounds. Vermillion gets the ball.
Yeah, Vermillion's defense kind of creating a little bit of havoc there with the Mustangs, and they're not really making some good clean passes.
Yeah, Tri-Valley is struggling to hit the open pass without turning it over. Taylor Rivers over to Izzy Richardson. Pass to Hinseth. She pump fakes it. Pass intended for Hansen just ends up in Tri-Valley. A lot of turnovers this quarter, Chad.
Yeah, a lot of mishandling of the ball, and that's an air ball.
Deep three airballed from Gakey. Mustangs get the second chance. Shot off the backboard into Schultz's hands. Good look there, just couldn't quite find the rim for Tri-Valley, and they get a steal here from Huey. Pass over to Gakey. She cuts on Vermillion. Shot off the rim, and no.
And one more time, one opportunity on that end of the floor.
Richardson to Rivers, 14-4 on Masava's scoreboard. Hansen pulls up, shot blocked. Rebounded by Davey.
Really good job by Tri-Valley on that end of the floor, being hands up and going vertical.
Disciplined Tri-Valley team. Contact with the ball. No travel, no foul called on either side.
Yeah, probably a travel violation on one and a foul on the other, and ended up getting thrown out of bounds, tipped by Vermillion.
Mustangs will inbound. Rowan Gakey of Tri-Valley. They've been getting some good looks, just passes have been a little hectic here. Both these teams playing intense defense. Tri-Valley takes another catch-and-shoot three, trying to end the drought. Ball's pulled down by Vogt. Taylor Rivers rips it out of her hands. And it gets the ball stripped from Gakey. And then she gets it right back from Gakey. It's pandemonium here in the birdcage. Pull up Taylor Rivers, and one, count it.
Boy, lots of contact everywhere. No whistles and letting them play. But, yeah, Taylor with the and one opportunity.
All of the chaos there finally leads to a Taylor Rivers bucket. Pretty insane second quarter we've got here. And that one goes in.
Yeah, it's been a...
And we'll see a quick timeout here on Vermillion Tanagers in Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM.
The Pizza Ranch Vermillion is your event headquarters. Enjoy the crisp salad bar, the country's best chicken, and fresh pizza. Want a custom pizza? Just ask. We are proud to offer the buffet your way. And the Fun Zone Arcade features 36 games, 2 golf simulators, and full bar. Perfect for pregame tailgates and parties. Have a business meeting, team, or office party? Reserve the Dakota Center. It holds up to 300 people. Order online at pizzaranch.com for delivery, or circle your wagons and make Pizza Ranch your tailgate place next to USG.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. Chad, a lot of turnovers here for both teams.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy. I'm sure that's the timeout. You know, come back in there, gather yourself. You know, let's play Vermillion Tanager basketball, good crisp passes, good defense.
Exactly. You got to like the aggressiveness on defense for the Tanagers to force a lot of errant passes and steals. But on the other end, sometimes they've gotten the ball ripped out. They're not getting that second chance opportunity. They might be getting their shot blocked. We'll see how they can clean up their game. Tri-Valley starts with the basketball here, 17-4, 4:46 to go in the second.
Yeah, give credit to Tri-Valley, though. They've been playing really good aggressive defense, too.
Pull-up jumper for Vogt of Tri-Valley is rebounded by Hansen of Vermillion. Navigating the 3-2. Richardson over on the wing to Nelson. Catch and shoot Hansen, and it's in. Three-pointer good for Hansen of Vermillion.
Yeah, good to see Lexi hit that three. That's give her a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, Vermillion really stretching the floor out here. Mustangs take a three, and that one finds its way home. Haley Sorensen gets the first points of the quarter for Tri-Valley.
Yeah, they really needed that basket.
Taylor Roovers facing 3 Mustangs. Kiss it cross court. Hansen catch and shoot 3. Blocked by Sorensen. Tri-Valley is really finding a way to block shots if there's no pump fake. Vermillion will have to adapt there. Looking for another basket. Pass over to Sorensen in the corner. She's walled up by Nelson and Richardson. Catch and shoot 3 from Sorensen. Back iron down into Taylor Rivers' hands. She's got Tessa Nelson with her. Passes it, stolen by Geike of Tri-Valley.
Yeah, Taylor tried to dish it off there, and maybe she should have gone up and taken that to the rim.
Vote stolen from Taylor Rivers. That's got to be at least steal number 5 for Taylor, and she gets it stolen from her. Up court pass to Geike of Tri-Valley. She'll take it straight to the rim, banks it off the glass. Izzy Richardson breaks it up. Pass on the ball on the ground. It's chaos here.
And Tessa Nelson is down. She got hit right in the knee.
Catch and shoot 3, no good. Taylor Rivers brings down a rebound.
Oh,
Tessa Nelson may be injured.
Came right into her knee.
Coaches Consulting will be back here on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 50.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion treats you like family. They believe a healthy smile starts with compassionate care. From toddlers to grandparents, their gentle team is here for your whole family. Whether it's a routine checkup or a full smile makeover, they'll keep you comfortable and confident. Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion makes your smile shine. Visit Knutson Family Dentistry online or call today, 605-624-6291.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Interior technicians.
Jerry, I need your help. I'm in a real pickle.
How can we help? We clean carpets, furnace and duct cleaning, mold remediation, fire restoration, water damage restoration, office cleaning, and much more.
No, Jerry, I'm in a real pickle. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Hang on, I'll send you a pickle.
Pickles since 1984.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570 Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. Tessa Nelson took a spill. She's helped over to the trainer's room. Hopefully her health and her leg are all okay. Vermillion here on offense against Tri-Valley, 20-7. Taylor Rivers tries to pass. Hansen pulls it down. Richardson back over to Rivers. She's doubled in this zone. Got a third on her. She passes it down to Hansen. Kicks it over to Richardson. Spins it around. Back to Rivers. She'll drive. Pull-up jumper. Classic Taylor Rivers. Gets her own rebound. Takes it. And the shooter's roll finds its way through. Taylor Rivers, give her 2 more. 22-7 on the Masava scoreboard. 2:18 to go in the second quarter. Thought about a shot. Tri-Valley surveys the court. Sorensen kicks it over to Hugh Way. Floats it up. Rebounded by Hinseth.
Yeah, good defensive series again. That's the one thing you have to worry about a little bit. You don't want to put it in the front of your mind, but in the back of your mind, with as flying around as these defenses are, you just don't want somebody to get rolled up on like that. And it happens, but it happens in any sport.
Yeah, exactly. It's the risk we take playing athletics. Taylor Rivers passes it over to Hansen in the Hinseth in the corner. Richardson drives, swings it to Rivers. Fakes a screen. Rivers catch and shoot, no good, but Schultz pulls down a rebound. They'll say over the back. She did lean just a little forward. There was contact on the back of Tri-Valley, and quick foul against Schultz. Great effort to fight for the rebound.
Yeah, it's the advantage of height advantage and the disadvantage is you're going to get called for over-the-shoulder rebound, and probably a good call there.
Tri-Valley gets their offense started. Down 15, 22-7. Haley Sorensen of Tri-Valley passes it up to Gakey. They beat Vermillion's press, find an open shot. Davey just off the rim. Jump ball forced, Marasia Warren and Cadence Davey.
Yeah, kind of frustration there. She missed the layup and then right back to try and get the steal. And it looked like she kind of stepped on the end line here, but I called jump ball prior to that.
Tri-Valley looking to inbound. They find Fluth. Gakey pressured, ball kicked by Taylor Roovers, just trying to stop the possession there. That low pass, Vermillion's not going to allow that bounce pass, that's for sure.
No, they're going to jump right in front of that every time.
Gakey inbounds it to Huey of Tri-Valley, 1:26 to go. Sorensen passes to Fluth. Fluth to Gakey, drives on Hinseth, open down low, but an even better shot on the three, no good. Tri-Valley pulls it down. Sorensen fakes it, takes the three, rattles it in. Tri-Valley down 12 now. Taylor Roovers gets her offense set up. 31 seconds to go on the shot clock. Faces three Mustangs. Richardson pulls it down, saves it from peril, but a jump ball forced by Tri-Valley.
Boy, really aggressive rebound there, and lots of bodies on the floor in this first half.
Yeah, players are flying everywhere. It's a lot of hustle going on tonight. Taylor Roovers of Vermillion to inbound. Tri-Valley, that classic 4 players on the inbounder. Wide open catch and shoot three for Hinseth. Just off. Tri-Valley pulls it down. Huey to Sorensen to Gakey. Steps out of bounds. Vermillion gets the basketball.
Yeah, took a step back and didn't realize how close she was to the sideline there, and turnover.
Hanson of Vermillion inbounds it to Roovers. 41 seconds and counting on the shot clock. Tanagers will probably choose some of this shot clock. Roovers pass broken up to Hinseth. Ball finds itself going the other way.
Again, Tri-Valley hands up, creating a lot of problems for Vermillion in the passing game here.
Yeah, it's tough to get a clean pass off. These teams are just fighting for that passing lane. Gakey to Huey. Pass down to Sorensen. Pass off the knee. Davies' pass intended for Sorensen. It looks like Tri-Valley will inbound under their own basket. 22-10, 21 seconds to go in the first half. Tries to find a cutter. Pass is recovered by Hinseth of Vermillion.
They'll hold for the last one here.
Yeah, Taylor Roovers will definitely hold this. 13 seconds and counting in the first half. Vermillion will take that last shot. Taylor Roovers looking to get that screen from Marasia Warren. Drives, takes it up to the contact, and it'll be an offensive foul. The difficulty of being aggressive towards the basket is the contact. It just goes a little bit the wrong way, and Taylor Roovers with her second of the game. She leads all scorers with 14. 2.9 seconds to go. Tri-Valley's got to go the whole court. They're facing a Vermillion press. They pass it over. Half-court heave. Falls short. Vermillion leads 22-10. Tri-Valley down. We're going into halftime on Fox Sports Radio, 115 AM 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
Vermillion honoring the game sponsors for tonight. Leo's Bar and Grill, Knutson Family Dentistry, Eagles, Blaine's Body Shop, Blue Peak Fiber Internet, Clay Union Electric, and Live Ticket TV, all represented in half court. Thank you for supporting Vermillion Athletics.
Always great to see a community support their athletics as much as Vermillion does here in town. And we'll be back with some halftime analysis here on Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570 in Vermillion.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Truckers, commercial fleet, car owners, when you need a DOT inspection, you need a battery, oil change, diagnostic, or specialized tire service for farm, auto, and heavy equipment, JFI will get your vehicle repaired and washed and back on the road. JFI proudly supports Vermillion Tanagers, the community of Vermillion, in business for nearly 100 years for a reason. JFI is the best, and that's no lie. JFI 1218 Compton Court, Vermillion.
And we are back in Vermillion, South Dakota for the first game of a doubleheader tonight. Vermillion Tanagers take on the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Vermillion leading 22-10. Before I break down the stats, what are some of the patterns we saw here, Chad?
I think, like we talked about, controlling the boards and just creating opportunities. And, Tri-Valley they went cold there for a couple minutes, and Vermillion had – a 6-0 run and kind of built the lead up to 10. But, Vermillion's done a great job controlling the glass, getting second opportunities and third opportunities, and not allowing any offensive rebounds for Tri-Valley. So I think that's the key, and I think if they keep that up, you're probably going to see a little bit bigger lead as they build through the third quarter.
Yeah, offensive rebound, and we talked about it. When you have Schultz and Warren and Hinseth, just a lot of players that play disciplined basketball, you get second chance opportunities, and those are the most valuable ones because you don't have to go down the other side of the court to try another chance at scoring. Another thing is that Vermillion forced a lot of turnovers. They played some hectic defense. They forced some passes out of bounds. Taylor Roovers had about 5 or 6 steals there. The one thing here, though, is that Vermillion also did turn over the ball a few times. Taylor Roovers, she'd get the steal, maybe get pickpocketed. Schultz would bring down a rebound. Someone would poke it. Hinseth pulled down a rebound, and someone was able to kind of force the jump ball. So it is a scrappy Tri-Valley team they're playing against. They're not going to lose easy. They're not going to win easy. It is going to be a strong effort the whole game. And if we want to talk about scoring here, Taylor Roovers has 14 leading all scorers. Callie Schultz has 2. Tessa Nelson has made a 3. And then Alexis Hansen also made a 3. We talked about Taylor Roovers being the engine and getting open shots. We saw multiple shots taken from players like Schultz. We saw a couple shots from Hansen. So Taylor Roovers is really she's stretching out the field in the court and really giving players a chance to hit jump shots especially.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And hate to bring it up, Tessa Nelson went down with we'll call it a lower leg injury. But now Coach Brooks is going to have to go to his bench, and what you might see a little more of is even more of a height advantage for Vermillion. You might see Marasia Warren and Callie Schultz in there at the same time, along with Lexi and Shaylin. So we're talking the shortest person on the court is Taylor Roovers, but she doesn't play like she's 5'5". So definite advantage when it comes to height. But a big loss if Tessa can't come back in the game because she's a spark plug off the bench.
Exactly. It's great having such a strong presence, disciplined player, great teammate that Tessa Nelson is. Hopefully she's doing all good. Hopefully it's something minor and, she can recover easily and rest up. Either way, our thoughts are with her and hoping that her leg is all right. And we'll be back with the halftime show on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Right.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermillion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women, names like Ariat and Carhartt for men, boots and shoes and kids clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermillion.
The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Vermillion is proud to support local athletics like USD and the Tanagers. The DQ Fall flavors are in, and DQ has great food at great prices. Get a $7 meal deal. Choose from a cheeseburger or 3-piece chicken basket with fries, a drink, and a sundae for only $7. Got an office team party or birthday party? If you want to celebrate, don't bake, buy a DQ cake. And DQ supports the Sanford Children's Network. So after the game, take your team for a thrill to the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill, 905 East Cherry Street, Vermillion, South Dakota.
And we are back in Vermillion, South Dakota. Halftime with the Vermillion Tanagers girls playing the Tri-Valley Mustangs girls. First game of a doubleheader. Busy night here. Also senior night. So great time for the Tanagers. Some updates from some scores around the state before we get back to Tanager action. Jones County leads St. Francis Indian 37-25 into the first half. Marty defeated Little Wound 58-24. Gregory leads Scotland Menno 20-14. Elk Point Jefferson Beersford 25-25. Pretty exciting game there for those girls. Miller leads Aberdeen Roncalli 22-18. Aberdeen Roncalli ranked number 9 in the poll, so that could be an upset. Platte Geddes leads Bonholm in the first half 16-12. Wagner 22, Chamberlain 8. Good start there for Wagner. They're ranked 3. Del Rapids leads Dakota Valley 24-16. Dual leads Redfield 11-3. Vermillion right here is leading Tri-Valley. Britton Hecla leads Warner 22-14. And Hot Springs has yet to tip off against Sturgis Brown. That game's slated for 7, so I assume they're about started right now. So we'll see how that game turns out. Less than 30 seconds to go. If you're Coach Brooks, Chad, what is the number one thing you need to emphasize here?
I would control the ball. I would watch from behind so you don't get pickpocketed. That happened 3 or 4 different times to 3 or 4 different players. So Tri-Valley being very aggressive, very sneaky, and being able to get some steals after a turnover. So control the ball, control the boards, which they've been doing, and just keep playing their offense. They're doing a great job.
Yep, definitely. Keep everything on offense, crash the boards, and try to keep forcing some of these passes where Tri-Valley really has to think about every decision they make in this game.
Yeah, I think Tri-Valley's key here is they're going to have to probably get out of their zone and maybe go to a press or a man-to-man defense.
Mustangs inbound the ball. They start quarter number 3, 22-10, Tanagers lead. Huey passes across court to Sorensen. Moonshot off the rim, into the hands of Roovers. She'll slow it down for Vermillion. She's pressured by 2, third person guarding her. Izzy Richardson drives it, surveying the court, hands it off to Taylor Roovers. Triple team, pass intercepted by Huey of Tri-Valley. Contact against Richardson. Tri-Valley rebounds it. Catch and shoot three-pointer. Doesn't find the rim from Huey. She'll get the basketball. Sorensen over on the wing, over to Gakey, back to Sorensen. Tri-Valley just trying to find that open look. They pass it down. They pass it back up. Another three. Sorensen goes over the backboard, and Vermillion will inbound.
Yeah, triple team, creating some height disadvantage for Taylor, but they're able to withstand the second chance opportunities down there and get the ball back.
Yeah, Vermillion forcing a lot of jump shots.
Again.
And another pass stolen. Peyton voted Tri-Valley this time. Drives it up. Taylor Rivers breaks it up. Kickball violation.
Yeah, very good defense by Tri-Valley. Cannot say it enough. They got their hands in the air, and they're intercepting all these passes.
Tri-Valley inbounding under their own basket. They'll kick it to Sorensen. She'll drive. Schultz contests. Shot no good into the hands of Hinseth. Taylor Rivers drives it up. Passes to Schultz at the basket. Off the backboard into the hands of a Mustang. Hugh Wave pulls it up for Tri-Valley. Over to Vogt. She'll drive. Double teamed. Quick foul on Hansen. Was attempting to do jump ball.
Yeah, great pass by Taylor down here to Callie. I think she was almost too far under the basket. But yeah, good down court look and wide open.
Inbound pass from Gakey off the back of Richardson. Ends up going out of bounds. Gakey will re-inbound.
Sometimes you can be too wide open, right?
Exactly. It's the pressure, and you almost expect the defense. Vote of Tri-Valley passes it over. And they're looking for that pass. They'll take a floater. Shot front iron from Hugh. It's pulled down by Tri-Valley. Taylor Rivers scrums for it. Jump ball forced by Vermillion. And Vermillion will take the basketball.
Yeah, scrum. That's a good word. There's been a lot of those lately.
22-10, 6:14 on the Mesaba scoreboard in quarter number 3 of action. Tanagers lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Izzy Richardson over to Taylor Rivers. She's facing that double team, turning into a triple with the way this 3-2 zone is operating. Vermillion will inbound off of a pass deflection.
Yeah, Tri-Valley almost willing to take the risk to put a third person on Taylor and leave somebody else open.
Hinseth into Rivers, over to Richardson. Pass broken up. She gets it, though. She passes it to Hinseth. It just shoots over her arms out of bounds. Tri-Valley will inbound. Mustangs looking to close this 12-point deficit. Hugh pass stolen by Hansen. Hansen's pass to Taylor Rivers stolen. Tri-Valley slowing it down, passing it, looking for the open look. Sorensen 3. Right side into the hands of Gakey. We'll see a pull-up jumper. Doesn't quite find the rim. Fighting for the rebound. Foul on Vermillion. That'll be Izzy Richardson's second.
Sometimes I think Vermillion relies a little bit too much on Taylor Rivers. She's the one that brings the ball up, but you get a steal, you bring it up court, and then you kind of reset, and they're just looking to get her the ball too soon, I think.
Yeah, it's just making sure to get those passes in transition is definitely something to work on. Taylor Rivers takes it up the court.
Oh.
Shot no good, but she'll take 2 of them at the free throw line.
Yeah, good body control there. Just couldn't get that one to fall. Bounced around the rim a couple times, and she'll shoot 2 here.
Rivers at the line, 22-10, looking to make this a larger deficit. Back of the rim, back into her hands. See if she can make that second free throw. Second shot for Rivers of Vermillion. Rattles off a rare 2 misses at the line. Gakey pulls it down to Tri-Valley. Hugh breaks down Vermillion. Passes it over to Vogt in the corner. Vogt drives through Schultz. Shot off the glass. Davey pulls it down for Tri-Valley. 10-point game now on the Mesaba scoreboard, 22-12. Taylor Rivers drives. Passes it. Hansen thought about a shot. She'll take it down. Intended for Schultz. It's stolen by Sorensen. A foul is called. Presumably on Schultz. Tri-Valley inbound to the basketball. 4:54 to go in quarter number 3. Sorensen brings it up the court. Swings it to Huey. Over to Davey. Davey will drive. Bounce pass. Shot off from Gakey. Taylor Ruvers looking to repair some of the nerves of this Vermillion offense. Izzy Richardson to Hanson. She's double teamed. She'll pass it up to Richardson. Pass intended for Ruvers is broken up, but Ruvers secures it. Kicks it down, hits that three. Off the glass. Get that Schultz rebound. Richardson three off the mark.
Couple good opportunities there. Just can't seem to find the three-point range.
Gakey pulls it up, and what a block from Schultz. Taylor Ruvers surveys the court, pulls it up from three off a spin, and then it goes in.
25 feet. That's about right, isn't it? Good range.
It is, and we'll take a quick timeout after that electrifying shot on Fox Sports.
Slumberland Furniture at 2401 Broadway in Yankton, home of Kirkland Furniture Group's bedroom groups by Laguna and dining sets by Tower and Catadel. They're also the only place to offer furniture by Flex Steel and the biggest selection of Lazy Boy in the area. The Mattress Gallery is full of the best brand name mattresses in the business, including the all-new Tempur-Pedic Active Breeze personalized climate-controlled mattress. Slumberland Furniture, dining, bedroom sets, and mattresses in Yankton.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small, just as it should be. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of choices to make sure you have the perfect coverage to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
We return to actions on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. The Vermillion Tanagers girls lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs 25-12 with 3:53 to go in the third quarter. Tri-Valley looking to get another shot, and they find an open Davey who banks it in. 25-14 now. Taylor Ruvers doubled at the top of the key. She swings it to Richardson. Richardson will drive it, kick a bounce pass to Hanson. Richardson gets it back. Thinks about it, hands it off to Ruvers. She'll drive, she'll bring it back up, step back three. Rebound pulled down by Gakey of Tri-Valley. Up pass to Huey. Shot off the mark, fought for the rebound. They'll call an over-the-back foul on Hanson of Vermillion. Yeah, that difficulty with that size that you're talking about, Chad, is that you're able to just pull a rebound down right behind somebody, but if you get too much contact, you're definitely going to get called for the foul every time.
Every time, yep, and definitely was over the back there, but yeah, had the rebound, just not in the right position.
Gakey up to Sorensen. She'll take another three and makes another three. Three of those for Sorensen. She's came to life as a three-point shooter in the second half. 25-17, Taylor Ruvers pass to Richardson. Drives off the foot of Taylor Ruvers, out of bounds. Tri-Valley will inbound now.
Yeah, I kind of pass it right at the feet of Taylor Ruvers, and it bounced right off her shoe.
Avoided the defender there, but pass wasn't quite on the mark. Huey guarded by Ruvers. Finds Gakey at the top of the key. She cuts on Izzy Richardson, tries to score over Warren, but it's no good. Rebounded by Davey, pass broken up. You'll see a driving Gakey, a foul on Vermillion.
And that will put them into the bonus for the remainder of the third quarter here.
Yeah, and bonus means free throws. That is Izzy Richardson's fourth. Very perilous for Vermillion as they're already down Tessa Nelson. And we see Sydney Johnson checking into the game, presumably for Richardson. Yeah, Richardson, too good of a guard, especially on defense, to let her foul out this early in the game.
Yeah, way too early for that. Got to go to the bench, and we're going to go with the guard. because we have Marasia and Callie both in the game. So we got height in there. We just need to be able to convert here. So
Gakey banks it in for Tri-Valley, 25-18 on the Mesaba scoreboard. The Vermillion Tanagers still lead. Taylor Roovers facing a double team, tries to pass it, it's stolen. Gakey upwards to Huey and off the glass and in. It is a 5-point game here in the third quarter, 25-20. Taylor Roovers doubled, cuts through the zone, and she's fouled, falling to the ground.
That's what you got to be worried about. A lot of falling down, a lot of action around people's knees. You just don't want to see anybody else get hurt.
Roovers will inbound under her basket for Vermillion. Tri-Valley running 4 players on the inbound, 1 shadowing and coverage. Shaylin Hinseth gets the ball. She gets doubled quickly and accidentally travels. It'll be Tri-Valley basketball.
Yeah, creating a lot of problems here on their little trap defense, and Vermillion's going to probably have to figure out how to beat that.
Danica Fluth checks in for Sorensen of Tri-Valley. They have the basketball with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 25-20. Gakey cuts on Warren. Slight foul, Warren's hand on the defender there, driving to the basket. Bonus means Tri-Valley free throws. The Mustangs have really closed out this game here.
Yeah, they're came out with a plan to have a trap defense, and it has worked so far.
Rowan Gakey at the line. She knocks down the first one. 4-point game. She can make it as little as 3 in a 1 possession. That one rings home. Timeout from Tri-Valley, and we'll return on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
Warmer days are coming, and sooner or later your air conditioning will need to kick in as well. But what if it doesn't? Well, don't wait. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling. With 43 years in the business, we're very knowledgeable on what we do and how we serve our customers. You can rest assured that when you call day or night, someone will always pick up the call. Join our elite club today and become a priority member. Skip the line, get discounts on services, and have no overtime fees. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling for expert service from factory-trained technicians.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. 25-22. Chad, how can Vermillion prevent this lead from changing the other direction?
Well, they have to beat the trap, and that so far have not been able to do that. So need to get the ball into the hands of Taylor, which you got, but you also have to have somebody else that's going to make some baskets.
Taylor has 3 players on her. She makes it over to Shaylin Hinseth. Foot on the line, Tri-Valley basketball. Difficult pressure here. Tri-Valley really forcing some difficult passes. Huey of Tri-Valley brings it up the court. 25-22. We're still in the third quarter of action. Ball goes to the top of the key. Gakey of Tri-Valley spins on Warren. Posts up. Surveys the court. Catch and shoot for Fluth. Rattles off to Taylor Roovers. Transition here. That's where you can kind of try to get around the press, but Tri-Valley is able to set up that pressure. Taylor Roovers drives on it. Surveys the court. Cross to Johnson. Johnson looks for Taylor Roovers. Taylor has it. Pull up 3 from about 24. Rattles in.
Yeah, Vermillion really needed a basket there, and we'll take that.
Tri-Valley surveying the court. Fluth to Huey to Gakey. She posts up. Ball broken up. Shot no good. Rebound tipped by Hinseth. Vogt has it for Tri-Valley. They have a new shot clock. And the ball was bounced into the hands of Marasia Warren. What a turnover.
Yeah, good defensive series there. Now a basket would be good right here.
Taylor Ruvers faces that double. Attempted screen from Warren. Pass up to Johnson. She'll dribble it, hand it off to Ruvers. Ruvers surveying the defense. And turnover almost forced. Warren has it. Quick foul here. Just a little bit too much physicality from Tri-Valley. Sydney Johnson inbounds for the Tanagers. 20.8 to go in quarter number 3. 28-22 the score. Pass into Taylor Ruvers in the backcourt. The press is already waiting. 3 players shading her. She posts up, trying to swing it out, protect the basketball. She's doubled. She drives it at the basket over to Johnson. Johnson back to Ruvers, but the pass is broken up by Gakey of Tri-Valley and knocked out of bounds. 4.5 to go in quarter number 3.
Yeah, Taylor doing a good job breaking the press, but like you said, you got to have somebody else be able to not just handle the ball, but be able to shoot one.
Very disciplined 3-2 half-court press from Tri-Valley, and they knock it out again. 4.5 seconds on the clock. This time they'll have the taller Shaylin Hinseth inbound. Maybe give a little bit better of a chance of this pass making it over a defender.
.1 seconds on the clock. They're discussing if that is correct. It's 4.2 seconds on the clock. Not sure that 0.1 second is going to make or break, but...
Could help just a little bit. Taylor Rivers gets the ball, and she's fouled and hits the ground. Pulls the clock down to 2.7.
Very physical.
Tri-Valley just really not trying to allow one. They don't have a foul to give now. If they foul, it's bonus for Vermillion and free throws. Pass to Taylor Ruvers. She's got the triple team. She throws up the triple, and she makes the triple.
It's good. What a shot.
Taylor Ruvers could shoot a shot at the circus through 18 hoops, I bet. What a shot from college range out there.
That was impressive.
Yeah, well, we'll go into quarter number 4 and see just as exciting action here on Fox Sports.
I'm Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainesbodyshop.com.
Hey kids, it's never too early to start planning for your future. Did you know Masaba provides scholarships and tuition assistance? They are committed to your success, offering engineering, drafting, and welding opportunities, plus scholarships, job shadowing, and mentorship programs. Learn more at masabainc.com/career. When I grow up, I want to work at Masaba.
Masaba Manufacturing. Unlock your future and rock with us.
And we return on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. Chad, what a circus shot to end the third quarter.
Yeah, 2.7 seconds left. Got her the ball, was able to somehow get through the triple team and throw up a 25-foot three-pointer to end the quarter. So much needed. Really good defense by Tri-Valley again.
Yeah, Taylor Rivers kicks it down to Shaylin Hinseth, gets a good look at a shot, but they block it. Tri-Valley's got about 4 or 5 blocks so far. A lot of anticipation for that immediate shot, and Vermillion might have to slightly adjust what they do in those opportunities.
Yeah, I think you're right. They might need to pump fake and get them in the air and then go from there.
Richardson back in the game for Vermillion. A little bit of a ball handling outlet. Taylor Rivers gets it. Kicks it over to Hanson. Thought about the shot. She'll drive on it. Pass intended for Schultz. Ends up in the hands of Gakey of Tri-Valley, and she'll take it off. Pass broken up by Richardson, but it's corralled right back by Tri-Valley. Ball out of bounds off Vermillion.
And Lexi Hanson's got to be careful, too, because she's got 4 fouls, too, and Taylor's got 3. So a lot of foul trouble out there for the Tanagers right now.
Yeah, it's a very difficult physical game here. A couple wrong moves could really send the Tanagers into their reserves. Gakey's pass, Votes 3 into Taylor Ruvers' hands. The Tanagers will run the fast break.
Important possession here for Tri-Valley to get a stop.
Taylor Ruvers up to Hinseth. She fakes it this time, and she banks it this time.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
Get him in the air. Great pump fake.
Tale as old as time, the pump fake and the fake pass will lead to some pretty good opportunities. Hinseth definitely learning as we go through this game how to navigate Tri-Valley. Shalen looking to put 3 points on the board, and she does. 34-22 on the Wasaba scoreboard, 7:04 to go in the game. Tri-Valley has the basketball. Gakey hands it off to Sorensen, hands it off to Huey. Huey to Sorensen, catch and shoot 3. Rebounded by Vermillion. Hansen, but a jump ball forced by Vogt of Tri-Valley.
Yeah, good job. Lexi had position there, and Vogt was able to get her arms around the ball as well. So fortunate there that it wasn't a foul on Lexi, or she would have been sitting the rest of the game.
Discussion at the scorer's table, probably assessing the time of the game. Possession. Possession is Tri-Valley's basketball.
Possession arrow was the wrong direction, evidently.
Good catch from the official. Rowan Gakey inbounds for Tri-Valley. Pass successfully into Vogt in the corner. Over to Huey. She'll give it up quickly to Gakey. Gakey drives on Ruvers. Hands it off to Vogt. Back to Gakey. She crosses up.
Oh, and that is going to be it.
Blocking foul on Izzy Richardson. She'll go to the bench. Marasia Warren checks in. Swap in the rebounding. Swap out some of that dribbling and that jump shooting. Good thing Vermillion still has Warren. She's one of their better players. Tri-Valley sets it up for another try on offense. Gakey open 3. Corner shot rebounded by Taylor Ruvers.
I think right here Vermillion's got to control the clock a little bit, run some clock.
Half-court press still being ran by Tri-Valley.
And another pass too tall.
Yeah, it's difficult to navigate that almost triple team going right at you, and Shalen Hinseth can't pull the ball down. 34-22, Tanagers lead on the Wasaba scoreboard, 6 to go in the game. Huey pulls it up over to Gakey of Tri-Valley. She'll drive off a screen. Pass stolen by Taylor Ruvers. She's got a fast break. She'll probably try to go all the way to the basket. Through the contact, rattle it home, and one. Taylor Ruvers, once she can get a look at the basket, it goes in.
Yeah, great body control and really good job coming down the court, peeking behind her because they were coming up quick.
Yeah, Vermillion leads 36-22. They're kind of stopping some of that bleed that was going on. Taylor Ruvers takes that free throw, rattles off. Sorensen will bring it down. Will still definitely take the 2 at the basket. Huey pressured. Schultz hands, body contact. They'll call it a foul at the basket. That's Schultz' second for Vermillion. One of the Tanagers in the rotation, believe it, with less fouls than some of the others.
Yeah, she tried to go straight up there, but kind of leaned a little bit to her left trying to get a block, so got her with the arm there.
We'll see Huey of Tri-Valley make her first free throw, and she's taking her second as we speak, and it rattles in. Vermillion on offense now, 36-24. They still have a 12-point lead. Taylor Ruvers brings it up. Half-court press initiated from Tri-Valley. Off ball to Hinseth. She'll survey up top to Hansen. Top of the key, Ruvers crosses over. Pass for Schultz. Out of bounds.
Yeah, it was trying to lead her, and Kelly was not going toward the hoop. She was standing out on the edge of the key there. So
yeah, it's kind of difficult to anticipate where that pass is going, and it's just a very tough margin there. Tri-Valley errant pass.
Yep,
lands out of bounds.
Yeah, tipped off one of their own players. They're looking to see if it was off Vermillion, but definitely was off their own player there. Off of Gakey, I think.
Lexi Hansen inbounding. Taylor Roovers still trying to navigate this press that initiates the moment she enters the half court. Swings it around, passes it over to Hansen. Hansen will dribble it up. Jump pass to Hinseth, over to Hansen. She's got an open three,
yes.
And she makes a three. That is the answer Vermillion needs. They need to get everybody in on this.
That is exactly right. If they're going to triple team somebody else got to make a basket.
39-24, Vermillion leads. And a steal from Schultz. Attentiveness, and a pass is stolen by Gakey of Tri-Valley.
Great defensive series then, and just not a sharp pass, and it went right into the hands of Gakey.
Quick halftime out here on Fox Sports Radio on Vermillion Tanagers.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric, helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. Chad, how can Vermillion try to beat this press?
You know, probably setting screens is probably the best thing, right? I think you got to do something to free somebody else up, and they're just trying to throw it over the top, and it's been proved too many times that does not work. So, yeah, they just need to try and set a screen here or leave it up to Taylor to see if she can break it herself.
Taylor Roovers advances it into the front court, pass to Hansen. 39-26 on the scoreboard. Handoff to Roovers. Press is a little less aggressive right now from Tri-Valley. Hansen gets another three, same spot. Not quite the same result, it's just short. Tri-Valley pulls it down. 4:22 to go in the game. Sorensen found at the top of the key. She'll drive on Hinseth, take it to the basket. Banks it at the basket.
Yeah, really good drive there, and Vermillion had no defense on that.
39-28. Taylor Roovers breaks down the defense, passes it up to Hansen. She corrals that pass. Gets it down to Hinseth. Intended for Hansen, and it's a backcourt violation. Very disciplined Tri-Valley team is not letting any passes be easy here.
No, they are got hands up in the air, jumping up and down. They're doing everything they can to disrupt this offense.
Tri-Valley to inbound, 39-28. Vermillion Tanagers lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs girls. Huey brings it up, guarded by Roovers, passes it over to Sorensen. Sorensen drives on Hinseth, finds an open Davy. She'll cut to the basket. Warren and Hinseth deny the shot.
Great job, great defense.
Taylor Roovers drives it up for Vermillion. There's the press, pass over to Hansen. She'll dribble up, hand it off to Roovers. Sitting cross court, Roovers just navigating that pressure. Trying to dribble some clock out. Hansen has it, kicks it over to Hinseth. She'll think about it. Pass intended for Warren, stolen by Fluth.
Yeah, they're just anticipating the passes way too much, and then a double dribble to give the ball right back to Vermillion.
There we go. Turnover from Vermillion. Tri-Valley answers with their own there with that double dribble. Lots of pressure here from Vermillion. Taylor Roovers inbounds under her own basket. 39-28. 3:11 to go in quarter number 4. Shaylin Hinseth drives. Top of the key to Hansen. Hansen to Roovers. Press ensues. Roovers over to Hansen. Pass to Hinseth. Broken up by Vogt. It's off of her, though. Vermillion basketball.
Yeah, I think they want to run the clock, but at the same time, if there's an open shot, you probably want to take that.
Timeout from Coach Brooks of Vermillion, and we'll take one as well on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family, from pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
If you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
And we are back on Vermillion Tanagers and Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570. Offense is navigating a little bit better with Lexi Hansen in the lineup. How can they continue this, Chad?
They're doing a great job trying to break the press, but if I know Coach Brooks wants to run some clock here, but if they have an open shot opportunity, I think you take it. And not just from Taylor Roovers.
And then Taylor Rivers fouled there on that Tri-Valley press. Lexi Hansen will inbound for Vermillion.
They can't do that too much more. It's going to be foul shots for the Tanagers if they have two more.
Exactly. They've got to avoid that bonus, try to keep chipping into this lead. Pass successfully inbound into Taylor Rivers. She brings it up the court, hits the floor. Taylor Rivers shaking up a little bit out there.
I think she stepped on somebody's foot, I think. This has been a
Hope Taylor
very
Rivers
physical
is okay
game
here. And we'll be back on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermillion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
It's funny how life is made up of moments, quiet ones, big ones, and ones you never forget. A wish, a milestone, a moment you didn't know would mean so much. Because life is made in the moments we share. Voyage Federal Credit Union. For every memory made, for every moment ahead.
Candice Couture is your complete women's lingerie shop. Bras, underwear, PJs, loungewear, swimwear, sports bras, activewear, and much, much more. Small to 3 extra large and over 200 different sizes of bras. AA to O cup bands 28 to 56 in store. Candice Couture, 17 West Main Street.
The next dead ball, that might not be good.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. Taylor Rivers shaken up after that last play. Looks like she stepped on someone's foot. She is good to go. Coach Brooks called the timeout to check her back into the game. Possible ankle inflammation there for Taylor. She'll definitely play through it here, it looks like. Vermillion inbounds, 2:35 to go on the Mastava scoreboard, 39-28.
Yeah, I think she just rolled over on somebody else's foot, so it looks like she's doing okay.
Facing that press, and she is fouled. And like you said, Chad, one more of those in Tri-Valley puts Vermillion in the bonus.
Yeah, that definitely is. I don't think that's really what Tri-Valley wants to do, but they're going to roll the dice and take their chances at the free throw line, I guess.
Shaylin Hinseth takes this inbound. She brings it to Taylor Rivers. Hansen dribbling, surveying, hands it off to Taylor Rivers. She's got that press back to Hansen. Vermillion's kind of figured out this press a little bit. They pass it down to Schultz. She passes it to Warren. Shot bounces off, and it is out of bounds on Vermillion.
Yeah, both going for the ball. I didn't know who it went off. It was on that side, so.
Yeah, a lot of chaos there in the corner. And Tri-Valley brings it up the court, 39-28 with 2 minutes to go.
Vermillion fans didn't argue it over there, so it must have been the right call.
Gake's pass to Sorensen. Throws it up, and it'll be a foul. Body contact. 2 shots for Sorensen of Tri-Valley.
Foul on Shaylin Hinseth.
Shaylin Hinseth, that is her first, probably the one Tanager that it's all right seeing that physical defense right now just because no foul trouble.
Yeah, if somebody's going to foul, it's going to be her or Marasia because Marasia doesn't have any fouls right now. So
Sorensen could hit this shot, and she does. 39-30 at 1:51 to go in the game. Taylor Ruvers of Vermillion brings it up the court. Looks at pulling the shot up, but she'll slow it down, pass it over to Hansen. Hansen, handoff to Hinseth. Ruvers tries to come up to it. It'll go down to Warren. She'll post up, pass it to Hansen. Hinseth on the wing, pump fake, pass broken up by Gakey, rebounded by Hinseth. Ruvers drives it, spins it around, wasting some clock. Taylor Ruvers drives it, pull-up shot, rattles in. Taylor Ruvers might need to send 4 to guard her.
double benefit there.
Gakey, pass, catch and shoot 3 from UA. That's out, and it's into Schultz' hands. Callie Schultz, crucial rebound there. 41-30, less than a minute to go on the Mesaba scoreboard. Hinseth to Ruvers. Vermillion will try to take down this clock. Body foul and the bonus for Vermillion now.
Yeah, last possession down the floor. Taylor and Shaylin and Lexi all with great passing going on and able to wind that clock down to hardly nothing and still get the bucket.
Taylor Ruvers at the free throw line, 41-30. It's an 11-point game here. Taylor will be taking these free throws with no Tanagers rebounding as they need to guard the transition. First one for Taylor, good. That's her third make at the free throw line of the game. She now has 28 points. Second shot for Ruvers is also good as it rattled in.
Yeah, important free throws there for the Tanagers, so now got to play some good defense.
Tri-Valley takes a quick 3. And Shaylin Hinseth rebounds it. Pass to Taylor Ruvers is successful. She's wasting clock. Tri-Valley can't really foul. They're reaching for the basketball. Pass finds its way to Hansen. Handoff to Ruvers. 30 seconds to go. Tri-Valley fouls Taylor Ruvers. She'll go to the free throw line again. 43-30. 30.6 to go in the game.
I think you could put all 5 girls on Taylor, and she'd somehow still be able to break through that.
Would open up the passing lane, and we'd probably get some good jump shots from the other players, I bet.
You definitely would open up the passing lane.
First free throw for Taylor Ruvers, good. 44-30 now. Shaylin Hinseth checks out of the game. Sydney Johnson in. Taylor Ruvers again and in. 45-30. Tri-Valley's got to operate quick. QA three-pointer, no good. Fight for the rebound. Jump ball between Warren and Davey. Tri-Valley keeps it. Taylor Ruvers, that gave her 30 on the game. 22 seconds to go. Tri-Valley's got to score fast. 15 and 20 seconds. They get their own rebound. They throw the shot up. They get the rebound again. Huey takes the 3. Shot banks off. Huey takes another 3. And that one swishes. 45-33. Vermillion needs to inbound. Taylor Ruvers has it. And the Tanagers, through adversity, through a difficult press, they win here on senior night.
Very, very good win for the Tanagers. Well played by the Mustangs as well. Could have gone without Tessa Nelson going down. Hopefully she is okay and it's nothing serious because they're going to need her down the stretch.
And when we return on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube, an interview with Coach Jay Drake, a preview into this boys basketball game, and a recap of the Vermillion girls. Don't go anywhere.
The Pizza Ranch Vermillion is your event headquarters. Enjoy the crisp salad bar, the country's best chicken, and fresh pizza. Want a custom pizza? Just ask. We are proud to offer the buffet your way. And the Fun Zone Arcade features 36 games, 2 golf simulators, and full bar. Perfect for pregame tailgates and parties. Have a business meeting, team, or office party? Reserve the Dakota Center. It holds up to 300 people. Order online at pizzaranch.com for delivery, or circle your wagons and make Pizza Ranch your tailgate place next to USG.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube as Taylor Roovers and Trey Hansen are being recognized for their record-breaking points performances this year. It has been a heck of a year for Tanager basketball.
It really has. Trey surpassed Jordan Boots all time and still keeps adding to do it every week. So Taylor, points in a season, assists in a season, and she's hit the 1,000-point mark. So great season so far, and sorry to tell the other coaches that she's got 2 years left.
Exactly. Taylor Roovers, one of the best players in Tanager's history, and she has really shown it at this point in her young career. And the seniors being recognized, Trenton Thomas of Vermillion.
Hunter Morse.
Gabe Larson being recognized for the seniors. And then Trey Hansen. And here are the girls' seniors. Sydney Johnson, who got some playing time tonight. Delaney Smith as well. And Marasia Warren, also a senior on that girls' team.
And Natalie Buckman, one of the student managers. And Tessa Peterson, student manager. And the cheer squad. Adele Mahold, Grace Wall, Katie Neighbor from the dance team, and Skylar Grease from the dance team.
Vermillion Tanager seniors here in senior night. Whole crowd congratulating these young adults entering their post-high school lives pretty soon here. What a great group of students, athletes, and performers we have here. We'll be back with the rest of our pregame show. Don't go anywhere on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. You see, Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion treats you like family. They believe a healthy smile starts with compassionate care. From toddlers to grandparents, their gentle team is here for your whole family. Whether it's a routine checkup or a full smile makeover, they'll keep you comfortable and confident. Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion makes your smile shine. Visit Knutson Family Dentistry online or call today, 605-624-6291.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Interior technicians.
Jerry, I need your help. I'm in a real pickle.
How can we help? We clean carpets, furnace and duct cleaning, mold remediation, fire restoration, water damage restoration, office cleaning, and much more.
No, Jerry, I'm in a real pickle. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Hang on, I'll send you a pic so you can see what I mean.
Oh my gosh. When you need it clean, call the Intech team. Fixing pickles since 1984.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
To be honest, it's the people that I work with. Like, I mean, I love what I do. You gotta love what you do to come every day. But the people I work with make coming 10 times easier. You wanna be a part of a team that cares for you and that actually put in the time to teach you and show you the things to do in a proper way. You know, you're just full of people who care.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
And we are back in Vermillion, South Dakota on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. We've got the second game of a doubleheader here tonight. We've got a great show, senior night. We just recognized the seniors. And the Vermillion Tanagers girls, Taylor Rubers led them in scoring with 30 points. That was one of the more impressive Taylor Rubers games this year, as she, the whole second half, was facing a press that involved about 3 defenders on her almost the whole time.
Yeah, the entire second half, they really adjusted their defense, and it caused a lot of problems, especially in the third quarter. But I think Coach Brooks took the timeout, kind of gathered them together, and they kind of figured out how to beat that, because then they went on a 6-0 run and put them back up 12. So thankful that when she stepped on somebody's foot, she did not get hurt any worse. So I think she's good to go, and good win for the Tanagers tonight.
Yeah, and then also we had 6 points from Alexis Hansen. She was instrumental there. When they figured out the press, it was Lexi Hansen that had to pick up a lot of the ball handling duty, because Izzy Richardson fouled out, and Tessa Nelson, hopefully she's okay, but she went out with a leg injury early in the game.
Yeah, we really hope she is, because Vermillion's really going to need her down the stretch, and if they're not, then it's next player up, because you got to go to your bench a little bit deeper, and I'm sure Coach Brooks is, a little bit concerned about that, but, they'll find a way. I mean, all these players, they play together for a long time, and with senior night, there's a dozen seniors between everything that was here tonight, which is sad to see them go, but that just tells you how young these teams are with only that many seniors. It's going to be a lot of youth movement coming forward here for Vermillion the next couple of years.
Exactly. It's a promising young team that has some upperclassmen leadership, and those leaders have definitely led them on the court and are helping them develop their games every practice. Tessa Nelson also had 3 points. Shaylin Hinseth had 3, and Callie Schultz also had 2. So spread attack outside of Taylor Ruvers, but she definitely showed why she's one of the best offensive players in the state in Vermillion Tanagers history, as she's already set the scoring mark and assist mark for the Tanagers. When we come back, an interview with Coach Jay Drake about this Tri-Valley Mustangs team will return on Fox Sports Radio.
Truckers, commercial fleet, car owners, when you need a DOT inspection, you need a battery, oil change, diagnostic, or specialized tire service for farm, auto, and heavy equipment, JFI will get your vehicle repaired and washed and back on the road. JFI proudly supports Vermillion Tanagers, the community of Vermillion, in business for nearly 100 years for a reason. JFI is the best, and that's no lie. JFI 1218 Compton Court, Vermillion.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
Welcome to Runnings in Vermillion. Shop their great lineup of clothes for women, names like Ariat and Carhartt for men, boots and shoes and kids clothing. Runnings has a large supply of animal food and accessories. Love the outdoors? See the selection of ammo, firearms, and fishing equipment. For everything you need, walk through the doors at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store, Vermillion.
The Vermillion Chamber and Development Company pregame show. I'm here with Coach Jay Drake of the Vermillion Tanagers. So, Coach, how do you come back from a close loss against a really good Dakota Valley team?
Yeah, like anything, we need to try to bounce back from the other night. Tough loss for us, especially with what's kind of up for grabs from a region seeding standpoint. But you get two rivals like that, and we didn't defend the way we needed to, and that's the big thing, going into tonight against Tri-Valley. It's another DAC-12 conference game, a team in our gym, and, senior night for our seniors, both girls and boys programs. So, and then our final kind of girl-boy doubleheader here at the end of the season. So should be a decent crowd, and, we just got to get after it on the defensive end, and hopefully our defensive intensity is much better than it was the other night.
And then how do you also utilize, in this Tri-Valley matchup, how do you use size to your advantage? Because they don't have any players as tall as Trey Hansen or Luke Jensen. How do you kind of enhance that?
Yeah, they've got a new coach this year, Coach Green, and the big thing for us is we've got to be able to attack their zone. They've been playing a lot of 2-3 zone, and they really extend it. They look to trap out of it. They spread you out with it, and we have not actually seen much zone throughout the year. So anytime you get some of that, you got to be able to handle things. You can't fall in love with the perimeter shot, even though we know we got guys that can knock down shots. We got to be able to try to go inside out and see if we can get some high-low action. But sometimes with that, again, the best way to beat a zone sometimes is just not let it get set up, and that starts more on us on the defensive end, getting stops and trying to get out in transition and pushing the pace of the game.
Yeah, and then what is the kind of that key emphasis in this game outside of making sure they can't establish that zone?
Yeah, for us, we every night's different. You play 20 of these in the regular season. Where we go in, we've had some games where we've been pretty good offensively this year, but just like the other night, we go in some droughts at times, and we've got to understand shot selection at times. We got to understand, especially when we struggle scoring. The other night, I think we went basically 13 minutes of game action the whole second quarter, and then the first 5 minutes of the third quarter where we only scored 8 total points. And anytime you do that, you're putting a lot of pressure on your defense, and yet some of that is we miss some easy ones. But some of it too is we probably force some quick early shots, and we need to have better offensive possessions, understanding, hey, we're in a little drought, we need to get something here. So and then you add a zone when we haven't seen much zone this year, that we've got to just understand and play the game within the game. And if we can do that, hopefully we can get back on track tonight.
Well, that sounds like a great game plan. Good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thanks a lot, Parker.
Yeah, thank you.
The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Vermillion is proud to support local athletics like USD and the Tanagers. The DQ Fall flavors are in, and DQ has great food at great prices. Get a $7 meal deal. Choose from a cheeseburger or 3-piece chicken basket with fries, a drink, and a sundae for only $7. Got an office team party or birthday party? If you want to celebrate, don't bake, buy a DQ cake. And DQ supports the Sanford Children's Network. So after the game, take your team for a thrill to the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill, 905 East Cherry Street, Vermillion, South Dakota.
Slumberland Furniture at 2401 Broadway in Yankton, home of Kirkland Furniture Groups, bedroom groups by Laguna, and dining sets by Tower and Catadel. They're also the only place to offer furniture by Flex Steel and the biggest selection of Lazy Boy in the area. The Mattress Gallery is full of the best brand name mattresses in the business, including the all-new Tempur-Pedic Active Breeze personalized climate-controlled mattress. Slumberland Furniture, dining, bedroom sets, and mattresses in Yankton.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices. Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small, just as it should be. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of choices to make sure you have the perfect coverage to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson, and we're here on the Vermillion Chamber and Development Company pregame show. This broadcast brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. When it comes down to these two boys teams, the Vermillion Tanagers and the Tri-Valley Mustangs, the Vermillion Tanagers boys are 12-5 going into this game, and the Tri-Valley Mustangs are 6-7. The Vermillion averages 69.5 points a game. They allow 51.4 for a whopping point differential of 18.1. The average game that Tanagers play is an 18-point victory. That's got to feel pretty good when you're going into this late in the season, right?
Yeah, 18 points. That's a really good margin of victory. But it's all the other games that they play that are so close. One possession here, one possession there. So. We'll take that, and we'll take that tonight if we can get out to a good start.
Exactly. And then Tri-Valley, they score 46.5. They score 46.5 points. They allow 47.6 for a negative 1.1. So it really matches up with that 500 record. Good defense, offense, still developing. So it should be a good matchup here. I mean, this is not an easy conference. 6-7 in some of the other Class A conferences. You could be looking at a 9 or 10 win team. So you can't underestimate Tri-Valley here.
No, you certainly can't, and we saw that in the girls' game too. They're super aggressive defensively, and I think we'll say the same thing from the boys tonight. But you come out, they're going to want to set their pace, and Tanagers going to set their. You might see a wild first quarter here.
Yeah, no, Tri-Valley, like you said, very disciplined, aggressive team on defense. No matter which team is playing or what sport it is, they are a powerhouse school. And here we have starting lineups here before the second game of our last doubleheader of Vermillion's season. Tanagers rolling out the starting lineup of. We'll start with Tri-Valley, though. Matai Oyen, the 6'3 senior forward at number 2, will be starting for Tri-Valley. And then number 3, Tristan Bundy will be starting. Mason Hemme, number 4, starting at guard. Brady Jewett starting at number 5, guard at 6'1". And Lawson Schneiderman lining out that lineup. He'll probably be playing their forward center spot at 6'3". They also list him as crossover guard. And the Vermillion Tanagers, led by Spencer Blanchette, Trenton Thomas, Luke Jensen, Gabe Larson, and Trey Hansen, who continues to add to his record book as well.
It looks like
Cale Cleveland starting tonight.
Yep, Cale gets the nod. Oh, yeah, Trenton Thomas, I think, last week had an injury last week, so he had to sit out this week. So we're going to get Cale at the start, and it should be a good experience for him to get in the starting lineup instead of being off the bench as the sixth man.
Yeah, Cale Cleveland definitely ready. I mean, freshman guard at 6'1". He's definitely a good spark plug, so he can kind of fill some of that Trenton Thomas role at guard, and Vermillion still has a deep rotation. Hopefully Trenton Thomas recovers soon, but the Tanagers still have some great options out here. Trey Hansen will jump, and Tristan Bundy will jump for the Mustangs. The second tip-off tonight. Let's see if Vermillion can repeat the same result as earlier. Up for the ball, Trey Hansen tips it, and it is brought down by Gabe Larson. Spencer Blanchette takes Vermillion off to the races. Pass over to Larson, Blanchette to Jensen. Jensen surveys over to Cleveland. Jensen thought about the three. He'll wait on it. He'll dribble it. He'll put it on the ground. He'll drive. He'll throw it up. Shot rattles out, brought down Matai Oyen of Tri-Valley.
Yeah, good drive in there. He's going to need to get a couple of those buckets. Those are easy ones there in the middle.
Hemme gives it up to Jewett. Jewett to Oyen. Tri-Valley running some dribble handoffs. They pass it to the corner. Schneiderman drives. Pass out of bounds. I feel like there's always a call that you don't see often in games. And tonight we're seeing a lot of people just barely dribbling out of bounds.
Yeah, just put his foot on the line and was able to referee in the right spot there.
Spencer Blanchette brings it up the court, 0-0 on the Wasaba scoreboard. He gets a screen from Trey Hansen. They'll kick it over to Jensen. Pass it over to the corner. Cleveland thought about it. He finds a wide-open Gabe Larson.
Blocked.
Shot is tipped and blocked by Tri-Valley. They'll bring it up the court. Number 4, Mason Hemme. He's guarded by Spencer Blanchette. Blanchette is screened. He stays on his defender, though. Dribble handoff. Pass broke up by Larson. Jewett recovers it. Pass to Oyen. He'll drive on Hansen, and it's rebounded by Hansen. Hansen off to the races. In transition through the contact. Throws it up. Foul on the shot. 2 shots for Trey Hansen. We're still 0-0, 6:39 on the Wasaba scoreboard. Defensive game here.
See a little bit of difference there. Spencer Blanchette bringing the ball up instead of Trey, and that's because you got Trenton Thomas, you got Cale Cleveland in instead. So a little bit different with Trey kind of playing down in the post here and Spencer bringing the ball up.
Trey Hansen makes that first free throw. I mean, you talk senior night. I don't want to look to the future too much, but Spencer will definitely take over a lot of point guard responsibilities next season.
Oh, definitely. And you got Ty Hobden, another point guard who can handle the ball very, very well. So
Trey Hansen makes that second one. And Tri-Valley down 2-0.
Yeah, definitely have some depth at the point guard possession here.
Exactly. Vermillion really knows how to develop their guards. Driving, Ty Oyen gives it up to Jewett. He's guarded. Jensen breaks up a pass. Cleveland almost all over it. Blanchette on the ball. Pass from Bundy, down low, pump fake. Oyen rebounded by Hansen as it falls off the front of the rim.
Really good defensive series for the Tanagers there.
Trey drives. Luke Jensen pops the three. Three doesn't drop, though. Rebounded by Mason Hemme of Tri-Valley. He's doubled. He kicks it up. Ball is up. They have the number. Schneiderman's pass broken up by Larson. What a hustle play. He brings it up all the way in the fast break. Shot is good off the glass.
Good jump in the passing lane there by Gabe Larson to get the steal and the hoop.
Gabe Larson, perennial hustle player. He always fights the passing lane, and you cannot get an open shot on him. Schneiderman, top of the key, guarded by Hansen. Walled up, pass to the corner, over to Oyen. Looks for the handoff. He manages to complete it to Jewett. He banks it in for the first Mustang bucket.
Yeah, really good pass there.
4-2, Hansen doubled. Over to Larson. Luke Jensen will drive, throws it into the hoop and in.
That's exactly what Luke can do in there, and those are the buckets he's going to want to have all night long.
6-2 on the scoreboard, still in the first quarter of action. Ball is stolen by Cleveland. They'll call the foul. Larson of Vermillion inbounds. That was the second Tri-Valley foul. Be assessed on Tristan Bundy. Trey Hansen brings it up the court.
Yep, see a little bit different here with now they put Spencer over in the corner and Trey bringing the ball up.
Yeah, that a little bit of a zone look too. Kick down low to Cleveland. Reverse scoop, his first starting bucket.
What a great pass that was, and a great reverse hoop by Cale Cleveland.
No matter who's playing, this Tanager team has a lot of cohesion. Blanchette guards Hemme. Handoff to Jewett. Pass stolen. Hansen behind the back brings it up the court. Pass broken up, and Vermillion will inbound under their own basket.
Just like in the girls' game, pickpocket. Come up right behind him and tip the ball out of bounds, but Tanagers retain possession.
Similar themes here. You have to protect the basketball. Quick pass to Jensen. He pump fakes it, spins it. Shot right off the rim into the hands of the Mustangs.
Might have been partially blocked there, but yeah, good inside move. Just wasn't able to convert it.
Hemme's pass for Jewett lands in the Vermillion student section. Quick hands to stop a basketball collision. We'll see Gabe Larson inbound for Vermillion. Trey Hansen brings it up the court. 8-2 Tanager lead. 4:14 to go in the first quarter. 2-3 zone. Hansen drives on it, and he travels through the basket.
Yeah, it kind of looked like one of the Tri-Valley guys had their hand on the ball, and it kind of caused him to take an extra step there. So
Yeah, that's why you play your hand on the ball, because you can either force a jump ball or a travel if the player's unable to really get a good dribble. Mason Hemme of Tri-Valley runs to the point. Crosses over on Blanchette, denies the screen from Ty Oyen. Blanchette pokes it loose. Jensen brings it up. He runs to the basket, rolls it in. Assist to Blanchette. Good shot for Jensen.
Yeah, he let him get in the air and come down, and that was, if he would have done that, it'd probably been contested, but let him come up in the air and come back down.
Mason Hemme tries to break down Blanchette, will hand it off to Chrome. His first touch of the game.
I like the defense Tanagers are playing right here, to converging on the ball handler and causing a lot of problems with them getting the ball passed over to the open player.
Yeah, first foul for the Tanagers of the game is a Trey Hansen foul. 10-2, Tanagers lead them without a scoreboard, 3:30 to go. Tri-Valley looking to get their second bucket of the game. Driving, spinning, Bundy. Pass broken up, but it's recovered by him. Kobe Chrome went to the ground, got it for Tri-Valley. They'll try to set up another possession. Spinning Oyen. Bundy pump fake, and he travels.
Yeah, kind of did a little bit too much with it there. He just needed to put it on the ground and drive the lane, but decided to take the extra step first.
And Tri-Valley takes a timeout here. It will be a half on Fox Sports Radio in Vermillion.
Clay County Abstract and Title Company has a complex job that boils down to something very simple: helping you purchase your dream with confidence. When investing in a new home, a new site for your business, or piece of property, you want peace of mind that the property is truly yours. Clay County Abstract and Title Company has been doing just that since 1946. Clay County Abstract and Title Company, proud supporters of Vermillion activities and proud to be a part of your dreams come true.
And the Vermillion Tanagers are back here on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. Chad, what have you kind of seen on offense for the Tanagers?
They switched it up a little bit. They had Spencer bringing the ball up, and now they have Trey bringing the ball up. So I think they're just trying to figure out what is going to work best against this defense.
Exactly. Gabe Larson finds a three. Spencer Blanchette kicks the rebound into Jensen's hands. He gets his own rebound on the putback, and he's fouled. 2 shots for Jensen. Great team effort there to get Jensen the ball.
Yeah, a couple extra shots underneath that Luke just really would like those to fall.
Luke Jensen at the free throw line. Rattles out just barely.
Seems to be the story of the game here, rattling in and out for Luke.
Yeah.
He's got a bucket, but he's had a couple open looks. Well, I won't say open, contested looks, but a lot of those he'd like to see go in.
The second one is a swish, however. Tri-Valley gets their offense started. Gabe Larson full court pressing the point guard, Brady Jewett. Jewett over to Oyen. Quick pass to Schneiderman. Oyen gets the ball back. He'll drive. Blanchette holds the ball up. Bundy three-pointer swish. Tri-Valley's first try-point shot. 11-5. And they steal it. Jewett runs it for Tri-Valley.
Oh, and that
Chase
is
down block, Trey Hansen. Now that's a two-way player.
Rejected. Oh, boy. Good timing. That was one where Jewett probably should have let Trey get in the air and then go just take the easy hoop, but Trey was not going to let that happen.
Yeah, it's difficult when you have a 6'4" guard chasing you down. Do you pump fake? Do you throw it up? What do you do? Quick pass out to Schneiderman. Hands it off to Bundy of Tri-Valley. Kobe Chrome surveys. We see a post-up of Ty Oyen. He throws it. It goes off the backboard. They call it off of Vermillion.
And again, Luke, 6'5", blocking it. It's going to really make Tri-Valley think, do I want to shoot it? Do I want to let him get in the air? It's going to make them second-guess this.
Yeah, and we see Tyson Hovden come in for Vermillion. Pretty early appearance for him. Kobe Chrome off the back iron and in. It's 11-8. Vermillion leads by 3 points. Trey Hansen brings the ball up. Luke Jensen sets that top of the key screen. Quick pass down low to Blanchette. Up to Jensen on the wing. He looks for Larson. Back to Blanchette. He thought about a three. He'll drive. Floated up off the glass. Rebounded Larson. And in from Larson.
Yeah,
That's a
good rebound.
Yeah, that second chance opportunity. That's really valuable here. Brady Jewett drives it up. Crosses over to Oyen. He'll look to hand it off. Schneiderman gets it after the patience. He's guarded by Hansen. He'll give it up. Offensive foul, illegal screen on Tri-Valley.
Yeah, just tried to give him a little bit of space, but was moving. Can't have a moving screen.
Gabe Larson will inbound to Trey Hansen. Spencer Blanchette checks out. Cale Cleveland checks in. Hovden in Cleveland in the first quarter. First time we've seen this far in the Tanagers season.
Yeah, this will be a good test. See how Ty does down there. Handles himself very well in the JV game, so we'll see how he can contribute here. And there is Luke.
Spot up three from Jensen goes in. He's been an offensive catalyst tonight. Driving Hemi for Tri-Valley, hands it off. Brady Jewett. Ball finds Hemi on the wing. He's pressured. Cleveland, Hansen. Switching duties. Ty Oyen swings it around. Brady Jewett throws it up off the glass and in. 16-10 on the Masalva scoreboard. 46 and counting. Vermillion leads. Trey Hansen, screen from Jensen. Kicks it over. Larson thought about a pass. Jensen spots it up. Another three at the top.
Again.
Another three goes in.
11 for Luke.
Luke Jensen is on a tear. I mean, one thing that surprised me about him was that he shot over 50% from three, and he's really showing it tonight. Drive blocked by Gabe Larson. And it rolls off the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Vermillion Tanager ball.
Yeah, great job. Gabe got his hand all ball and bounced right off the leg of Tri-Valley.
Block party for the Vermillion Tanagers as Trey Hansen brings the ball up the court. He'll try to dribble out some of the 19-10, 7 and counting. Trey drives, Eurostep, floats it up. No good. Rebound at Tri-Valley. Can get a full court. Trey Hansen. Turnaround jumper. Back iron. 19-10 going into quarter number 2. We'll return on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube.
Warmer days are coming, and sooner or later your air conditioning will need to kick in as well. But what if it doesn't? Well, don't wait. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling. With 43 years in the business, we're very knowledgeable on what we do and how we serve our customers. You can rest assured that when you call day or night, someone will always pick up the call. Join our elite club today and become a priority member. Skip the line, get discounts on services, and have no overtime fees. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling for expert service from factory-trained technicians.
I'm Blaine Olson, owner of Blaine's Body Shop in Vermillion. I grew up here, graduated here, and now have a business here. I'm proud to serve the community that has helped me live this dream. I have top-notch equipment, the latest in training, along with a work ethic and the desire to serve you. Should you need repairs in the future, please remember Blaine's Body Shop across from Polaris on the Highway 50 bypass in Vermillion.
Blaine's Body Shop. Automotive collision repair.
Now online at blainsbodyshop.com.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio 1015 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. Chad, how did the pace operate that first quarter?
Oh, my goodness. They needed the end of that quarter just to catch their breath. It was crazy, and you know, that's kind of what we thought would start off. Let's see who can keep up the pace, set the pace, and who can keep up. And it was fun to watch the first 8 minutes.
Yeah, it looked like a track meet out there. Tri-Valley, first possession of the second quarter. Driving Oyen finds Jewett. Ball bounces around, knocked around, off the Tanagers. Tough rebound to fight for. A bunch of players went up for it at the same time.
Yeah, I think it came down off of Trey's leg. It was hit off of Tri-Valley, but it came off of Trey's leg.
Jewett inbounds to Tristan Bundy. He passes it over to Schneiderman. Schneiderman surveying the court, hands it off. Hemme kicks it to the corner. Jewett back to Hemme. Fakes the handoff, takes the handoff. Bundy, top of the key. Oyen drives, spins, broken up by Hansen, stolen by Jensen. Jensen to Hansen. He thought about a shot, he'll drive it. Catch and shoot three, Gabe Larson. Gabe Larson cannot miss tonight. His third bucket, his first three.
Yeah, good transition basket. You get numbers, you shoot it back out, and Gabe nails it. Relentless defense.
Vermillion pressures Tri-Valley, driving. Oyen has to cough it up to the corner to Jewett. Passed over, wide open Hemme. Off, Hansen pulls down the rebound this time. Brings it up in transition, pull up from Trey. Trey no good. Ty Oyen to Jewett. Jewett brings it up into the front court for Tri-Valley, 22-10 on the Masaba scoreboard. He's guarded by Larson. They kick it over to the corner. Hemme has Blanchette. Screen doesn't work. Pops it over. Schneiderman open. Pass finds its way, rebounded into Gabe Larson's hands. Hansen passes it to Gabe Larson. He gets a screen from Cleveland. Top of the key, Jensen spots it up, three. That's the third triple.
He can't miss either.
The top of the key is Luke Jensen's favorite spot. He might as well set up a camping spot. Tri-Valley poked out by Blanchette. And it's off of Tri-Valley as Mason Hemme, his arm hit it when Blanchette poked it out.
He's poking the ball out everywhere. These guys are playing the best defense I've seen them play all season in this first half.
Defense leading to 10 Tri-Valley points, 25 Vermillion. Second quarter, 5:50 to go. Luke Jensen gets out of the top of the key. He crosses over. He pump fakes to Gabe Larson. He'll swing it around. Traveling violation on Gabe Larson. One step too many.
Yeah, just picked up his pivot foot and didn't put the ball on the floor.
Tri-Valley will take it up the whole court. Crossover. Gabe Larson guarding Jewett. Surveying the court, Ty Oyen. Kicks it cross court to Dante Naiman, his first touch of the game. Ty Oyen posts up, spin move on Luke Jensen. Rattles out. Trey Hansen drives it up the court, kicks it to Jensen over.
Oh.
And Jensen makes another three.
They do not have an answer for him.
And we have a quick timeout here as Luke Jensen has caught a tear. It's a full on Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube and Fox Sports Radio.
Hey kids, it's never too early to start planning for your future. Did you know Masaba provides scholarships and tuition assistance? They are committed to your success, offering engineering, drafting, and welding opportunities, plus scholarships, job shadowing, and mentorship programs. Learn more at masabainc.com/careers. When I grow up, I want to work at Masaba.
Masaba Manufacturing. Unlock your future and rock with us.
Todd's Electric, your full-service electrical contracting company. Todd's Electric services residential, commercial, agricultural, and industrial customers. From the simplest service call to the most complex design-build project, Todd's Electric has the expertise to do it right. Call Todd's Electric for all your electrical needs. Todd's Electric helping you control all things electric. Except for lightning. Todd's Electric. Go Tanagers.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. The Vermillion Tanagers boys lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs 28-10 in the second quarter, 5:20 to go. Key thing here, Luke Jensen already has 17 points, and he's hit 4 triples so far. Tri-Valley trying to get that offense going. Jewett brings it into the front court. He's guarded by Gabe Larson. Defense from Gabe Larson, just a little bit too much contact in the lower body. They'll call him for a foul, his first of the game.
The nice part about Luke having 17 points, Trey's got 2 points. They've been contesting him a lot, but yeah, Luke is definitely hot, and I'd give him the ball.
Yep, good preparation here for the Tanagers if they want to make a deep region push. Driving Naaman, kicks it up. Wing shot for Jewett. He'll pass it up to Oyen, who gets an open three. Pulled down by Cale Cleveland, the freshman. Trey Hansen brings it up the court. Faces Kobe Chrome, gets that screen. Luke Jensen spots it up for three. And it's his three. This is his night. What a night for Luke Jensen.
Yeah, he's having fun, isn't he?
Yeah, 15 on just threes alone. Looking to answer, Tri-Valley, floater, Kobe Chrome. Tough shot right through, goes home for Chrome. 31-12. Trey Hansen has the ball. He's fouled by Kobe. Tanager basketball on the Tri-Valley foul.
You know, you come into the game and Tri-Valley's like, oh, we got to figure out what to do with Trey Hansen. We got to figure out what to do. And here's Luke, 20 points in the first 12 minutes of the game.
Yeah, that's the thing. Trey Hansen, record-scoring Tanager, but he still has some great teammates. Talk about Gabe Larson and Luke Jensen bringing that dynamic trio. Spencer Blanchette has been all over. He's a great defender, passer, and shooter this season. Gabe Larson spots up. 3 rattles off. Blanchette, talk about him. He fights for that board. Falls into the hands of Ty Oyen. Blanchette picks it up, kicks it over to the corner. Cleveland thought about it. He'll throw it to Larson at the rim, and it falls straight through. Swish. Team basketball at its finest, folks.
Absolutely. Exactly what you said.
Tri-Valley, top of the key. Pressure by Blanchette. Hemme surveys the court. Pass denied. Stolen. Trey Hansen drives it up. Euro steps. Banks it. Trey Hansen.
That's one thing Trey does that really goes, unnoticed, but, man, his defense is good.
Fights for the basketball there, trying to force a jump ball. Just a little bit too much contact on the player there. Trey Hansen called for his second foul of the game.
Not that it doesn't go unnoticed. He probably is one of the school's leader in steals and rebounds, but, man, defensively, probably one of the best defensive players in the state.
Ty Oyen hands it off. Catch and shoot three for Tri-Valley. No good. Bounces off front iron to Gabe Larson. Trey Hansen brings it in. Crossover. Luke Jensen from college range. He can't miss tonight. Chad, we're watching a very great game for Luke
Man,
Jensen.
I tell you what, that kid, like I said, just keep dishing it to him. Because once you get it in your head that you can't miss, you can't miss.
Tied up at the rim. Gabe Larson forces a miss. Hovden checks in for Cale Cleveland of Vermillion. Tanagers lead 38, Tri-Valley Mustangs 12. 2:55 to go in the first half of action. Second game of a doubleheader. Senior night, what a night. Trey Hansen drives. Throws it cross court to Larson. Blanchette cuts, finds an open lane, and down to Hovden, and he makes a bucket.
Boy, what a great dish that was. Spencer coming in, they collapse on him, and he's got Ty wide open underneath.
Up the court, Brady Jewett guarded by Gabe Larson. Finds a screen. Ty Oyen. He's tangled up. Hovden got a hand on the pass, but Brady Jewett corrals it in the corner. Gabe Larson, contact, offensive foul on Brady Jewett of Tri-Valley.
Yeah, tried to get a little bit of separation there and a little too much aggressiveness, kind of using his arm to get that separation.
40-12 on the Mesaba scoreboard, 2:19 to go in the first half. Vermillion Tanagers lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Trey Hansen brings it up, calls for a clear out. And there'll be a foul on Tri-Valley. Vermillion will inbound. What a showcase, though, from Luke Jensen, especially for his jump shot.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, but, you know, he's had nights where he can not miss, and tonight's one of those.
Vermillion doesn't get the inbound in. It goes to Schneiderman of Tri-Valley. He's facing a press. Still in the backcourt, Brady Jewett. Ball manages to find its way up. We'll see Oyen post up. The shot is up. Shot goes down.
Good job by the Mustangs breaking the press there.
40-14, the Vermillion Tanagers lead Tri-Valley Mustangs. And a foul is assessed against Tri-Valley. Strict on-ball defense here, leading to a couple fouls here, one away from the bonus.
That's right, one more foul, and they'll get free throws for the rest of the half here.
Larson into Hansen. He'll get a screen from Jensen. Jensen spins around, passes to Blanchette. Catch and shoot three. Off the rim, Hovden went for the rebound. Tries to force a jump ball, and it's secured by Tri-Valley. Brady Jewett crosses over. Gabe Larson goes the whole court with him. Spin move, Jewett off the back and in. What a move there for Tri-Valley. 1:20 to go, 40-16. Trey Hansen gets a screen from Luke Jensen, who hits the floor. Trey Hansen calls the ISO, brings Hovden over to his side of the court, throws it over to Gabe Larson. He thought about a shot. He'll drive on it. Swings it up, throws it at the basket, entered from below. Blanchette got it. Hovden catch and shoot three, rattle it home.
Attaboy, Ty.
Hovden's second shot of the game. He's already got 5 off the bench.
Yeah, spark plug. Gotta like to see that. Coach Drake's loving that, I'm sure.
44 seconds in the first half, 43-16. Ball is loose off of Jewett of Tri-Valley. Gabe Larson inbounds it for Vermillion. 41.3 seconds to go in the first half, 43-16. Vermillion has really taken over in the second quarter,
Yeah,
Chad.
they really have, and it's been started with the defense, and then, of course, Luke can't miss, so a combination of those two really is benefiting the Tanagers here tonight.
Trey Hansen dribbling down the clock for Vermillion. They've got to feel great about the way they played this first half. Bundy defends Hansen. Hansen dribbles it out. Taking time off of the clock. Larson there, ready for the double. Hansen off ball. Pass to Hovden. Hands it off to Hansen. And a legal screen on Hovden. He did not have his feet set. .5 seconds to go in the first half. Tri-Valley can try to get another score before the end of this. Try to prep for that second half run. Ty Oyen inbounds for Tri-Valley. press from Jensen and Larson. Jewett brings it up the court. He's guarded by Gabe Larson. Pass over to Oyen, broken up, stolen by Hansen. He takes it up, floats it up, shot no good. 43-16 going into the halftime show. When we come back, an interview with Izzy Richardson of the Tanagers, maybe some Dance Inferno on the court, and some analysis of this game. We'll be back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570.
Wanting a specialist without leaving town? We've got you covered. Our clinic offers specialists for the health and wellness of your family, from pediatricians to OBGYNs, plus primary care. You can find it all at Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
And we will show Dance Inferno on the screen here as they perform for the halftime show. For this men's game, I mean, Luke Jensen has taken off. He's got 30. No, not 30. He has 23, excuse me. You also have Gabe Larson here with 9 points. I mean, it's an all-around offense. I mean, Trey Hansen, you know, he has got that too. He's got 2 free throws. It's an all-around offense so far.
Yeah, it really has been well-rounded. And Luke's he's very, very hot from 3, but it's been set up by Trey Hansen bringing the ball up. And here's our special guest. Here's Izzy.
Izzy, that was a pretty intense game against Tri-Valley. What's it like when you enter that foul trouble and you try to play the best defense you can without accruing any more fouls?
I just try my best at all times. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, no, great job out there. That was a really talented team. What's it like playing with these seniors that are being honored on senior night, and it'll be their last season here with you guys?
I'm really close with all the seniors because I play soccer and basketball with Marasia, and then I'm really close with Sydney. And Delaney, I know we're just from school. So, yeah, I'm pretty close with all of them, and I'll miss them.
Exactly. It's great to have seniors there because they can provide an example and be there with you as you play a bunch of athletics and are here as a student. And then what was it like trying to navigate that press where they were sending almost 3 people at the ball handler in this half court?
Taylor's really pressured, and I try my best, but, I'm not the best ball handler, but, yeah, I just had to try my best and get through it, and I executed a little bit, but I wish I did a little better, but, yeah.
Yeah, no, great job handling it out there. I mean, defense and ball handling, you definitely helped them hold it together and pull out that close victory. Good job today. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you for that Lakota Tech game.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Izzy.
Thank you.
I got you. Izzy Richardson of the Tanagers. We'll be back with some analysis of this boys game. Don't go anywhere on Fox Sports Radio. And
if you're looking for the perfect fit, Vermillion Vision Care Associates fits like the right pair of glasses. Vision Care Associates has its roots in family eye care, and the doctors are well known for being primary eye care providers. With the ability to treat and diagnose a variety of settings, Vermillion Vision Care Associates is the right fit for you. Plus, they can fit you into a new pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contacts that feel just right. With continuing education, see the best doctors at Vermillion Vision Care Associates.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermillion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
It's funny how life is made up of moments, quiet ones, big ones, and ones you never forget. A wish, a milestone, a moment you didn't know would mean so much. Because life is made in the moments we share. Voyage Federal Credit Union. For every memory made, for every moment ahead.
Candice Couture is your complete women's lingerie shop. Bras, underwear, PJs, loungewear, swimwear, sports bras, activewear, and much, much more. Small to 3 extra large and over 200 different sizes of bras. AA to O cup bands 28 to 56 in store. Candice Couture, 17 West Main Street.
The Pizza Ranch Vermillion is your event headquarters. Enjoy the crisp salad bar, the country's best chicken, and fresh pizza. Want a custom pizza? Just ask. We are proud to offer the buffet your way. And the Fun Zone Arcade features 36 games, 2 golf simulators, and full bar. Perfect for pregame tailgates and parties. Have a business meeting, team, or office party? Reserve the Dakota Center. It holds up to 300 people. Order online at pizzaranch.com for delivery or circle your wagons and make Pizza Ranch your tailgate place next to USG.
In a situation like this, the first thing you do, of course, is make sure everybody's okay. And then you're thinking, you better call your insurance person. No, just call Justin. At Vermillion Auto Works, you see Justin handles all the insurance claims and gives free quotes. Not everybody does the free quote thing anymore, you know. So call Justin at Vermillion Auto Works. He'll take care of the situation. Carrying WeatherTech, Rough Country, and Tuxedo. Vermillion Auto Works.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube, highlighting some of the plays from that first one. Luke Jensen, 23 points. He hit 6 threes, definitely his season high for one half. I think almost his season high in three-pointers made for a game, too.
Yeah, and he probably hated to see the half end with a hot hand. Now he went in the locker room. Hopefully it didn't cool off. If he can come back out here and continue, but you know, at some point they're going to probably have to guard him, and then that's going to leave Spencer open. It's going to leave Gabe open. It's going to leave Trey open. It's, you know, and Tyson Hobden, he comes in off the bench, he has a three-pointer. He's got 5 off the bench. I mean, really a great team effort for the Tanagers so far.
Yeah, exactly. It is really a team basketball game. I mean, you got to look at Gabe Larson, 9 points. Trey Hansen, like you said, he did not have to force anything, as he had 4 points. But the thing is, he didn't take too many shots. He was getting his teammates involved because, you know, I bet Coach Drake has really hammered it home. If this team wants to be a state champion, they need everyone to contribute, which they're very good at doing. But as we see here, if you can get Luke Jensen to drop 20+, if you can get Gabe Larson to get a couple steals, couple rebounds, hit 9 points, if you can get those impact players, Thomas, Hobden, Blanchette, Cleveland, to pressure the basketball and make those difficult passes, then you have that cohesive unit. They can really take on any foe, because Vermillion really, like Trey Hansen's been their star, but this team's not, people aren't doubling him. They're not pressing as much because they know the next man up is going to make the shot, and it's really helped them develop this season.
Yeah, it really has, and it's like you can't double him because, like you said, you're going to leave somebody open. And let's give hats off. Cale Cleveland gets his first varsity start here with Trenton being out, and he did a heck of a great job in the first quarter. You know, playing great defense, getting rebounds. Sometimes the stat line doesn't show all the points, but that's not the biggest thing. his defense has been stellar in the first half, and he'll get his turn. He's a freshman. He'll get his turn for sure.
Definitely agree with that. We'll take one more quick short break, and then we'll be back on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube with the second half of Tanager.
Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion treats you like family. They believe a healthy smile starts with compassionate care. From toddlers to grandparents, their gentle team is here for your whole family. Whether it's a routine checkup or a full smile makeover, they'll keep you comfortable and confident. Knutson Family Dentistry in Vermillion makes your smile shine. Visit Knutson Family Dentistry online or call today, 605-624-6291.
And we'll have a running clock, too, if they can get 7.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. Pretty close to running clock here. Just need 3 more points if you're Vermillion. Thing is, though, there's still a whole half of basketball. Tri-Valley could definitely make this a closer game. Luke Jensen, definitely the hot hand, but Vermillion has scorers everywhere. We'll have to see the defensive attack for Tri-Valley. Trey Hansen has the ball on the inbound. Vermillion has the first possession of the second half. Luke Jensen, pass intended for Blanchette, stolen by Jewett. Ty Oyen has it. Pressure evaded. Tri-Valley gets it into the front court. Bundy over to Oyen. He posts up, hands it off to Jewett. Screen, pass, Chrome, three-pointer, doesn't make it home. Trey Hansen pulls down the rebound, runs the court, kicks it quickly to Larson. Takes a dribble, shot blocked, Jewett rebound. Trey Hansen gets a steal. Pump fakes, shot up, fouled. In the act of shooting, Trey Hansen will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, good job down there by Trey and got him in the air and just about had it go in.
Yeah, plenty of patience means that Trey Hansen gets some free throws up. First one good, his third of the game. Yeah, Trey Hansen just has that gifted touch, and he can really pump fake the defender out of his way at the basket, and he makes that other one, give him 4 free throws. 45-16, third quarter, 7:11 to go. Tanagers lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Chrome thought about a shot. Trey Hansen tried to force a steal, but Hemi of Tri-Valley passes it over to Ty Hoyen. Over to Jewett. He'll drive, throws it up over Larson, rattles out. Cale Cleveland pulls down a rebound. Hansen drives, crosses over, brings it to the basket, off the glass and in. Trey Hansen starting to get a little bit more involved. Tanager offense is flowing.
Yeah, good drive by Trey to get right down to the hoop, and it's a 31-point lead.
High post handoff to Bundy. He'll spot up, shot a little bit too far to the right, rebounded by Cleveland. Trey Hansen crosses over, thought about posting up. Larson down low on the cut. Great pass. The finish just a little short. Brady Jewett brings it up for Tri-Valley. 47-16, running clock unless there's free throws, a timeout, or it gets brought within 20. Bank shot from Jewett. 47-18, third quarter, 6:06 to go. Trey Hansen over to Larson. Larson to Cleveland. Thought about a shot, pass it quick to Larson. He posts up, fakes it, shot, banks it in. And one for Gabe Larson.
Really good job, good body control. Let the defender get in the air and go up for the shot and get the and one.
Gabe Larson at the basket, taking some free throws, just the one. Shot rattles out, rebounded by Tri-Valley. Brady Jewett surveys the court for Tri-Valley. Gets a screen from Oyen, pass almost broken up by Larson. Cross court to Bundy. He drives on Cleveland, spins it. Up to Oyen. Back to Oyen, still parked on the wing. Bullet pass to Chrome in the corner. Larson tried to get the rebound. Jewett ripped it out of his hands. Pass to Chrome again. Second time's the charm. Off the rim. Gabe Larson rebound. Trey Hansen thought about pulling up. Gabe Larson will after the Trey Hansen pass. Cleveland kicks it out. Blanchette recovers it. He goes to the bench, but Trey Hansen takes a shot. What effort there from Blanchette to save the basketball.
Yeah, great all-around effort. I didn't think he could get to it, but he got there and was able to save it, and Trey will go back to the line.
The kind of plays you want to see even when you're up 30. Trey Hansen goes back to the free throw line. He's already got 4 free throws. First one's good. Second free throw for Trey Hansen. Puts him in double digits if it goes in. Give him double digits.
Oh, it was a three-point.
Yeah, three-point shot attempt, hucking it up from the corner. Rewards him with 3 free throws. And 3 made free throws. Give him 7 of those. He's got 11 so far in this ball game. Mason Hemme of Tri-Valley brings it up the court with Blanchette on him. Pass over to Oyen. Posting up, Bundy is fouled by Cale Cleveland. Inbounding for Tri-Valley is Brady Jewett. Tries to kick it up. Finds Oyen in the corner. He's pressured. Spot up 3 from Hemme. Into the hands of Luke Jensen. Trey Hansen brings it up the court. 52-18. Vermillion Tanagers. Trey Hansen pull up 3. No good. Oyen brings down a rebound. He's fouled by Blanchette. Tri-Valley down 52-18. Ty Hovden in for Trey Hansen. Vermillion Tanagers in the third quarter of play. Got running clock here.
Luke hasn't taken a shot in the second half.
Yeah, they've kind of figured him out on defense just a little bit. Kind of just going with the flow. They're not forcing the ball. Blanchette forces it into the backcourt. Hemme recovers it. Bundy drives over. Trying to get Cleveland to jump. He does, but he has to pass it up to Jewett. Jewett throws it up. Foul on the shot. Assessed against the Tanagers.
Yeah, Spencer thought he had all ball there, but, foul on the arm, and he'll go to the line.
Free throw line for Brady Jewett of Tri-Valley. First one's good for Brady. 52-19, the Vermillion Tanagers lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs in the third quarter. Second shot for Jewett is good. Blanchette brings it up the court. Up to Gabe Larson. He thought about it. Gives it over to Hovden. Bounces it to Blanchette. Gabe Larson swings it. Looks for the handoff to Jensen. He'll just pop it himself and make it himself. Gabe Larson have a night.
Calm, cool, and collected.
Tri-Valley down 55-20. He's got to make something go in this quarter. Mason Hemme. Ball's out of bounds off of Vermillion. We'll see Henry Orr check in the game for Luke Jensen. What a game for Jensen.
Yeah, fantastic job by Luke. Incredible first half, 23 points.
Inbounding is Ty Oyen of the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Bullet pass to the corner. He found Schneiderman. Hand off to Bundy. Back to Schneiderman. He'll drive on Blanchette. Floats it up. Pulled down by Cale Cleveland. Gabe Larson brings it up the court. Cale Cleveland. Spencer Blanchette thought about it. Cleveland surveys the defense. Hovden has it. Cleveland swings it. Gabe Larson, another 3. Tests his luck. Just off the front iron, pulled down by Tri-Valley. Brady Jewett brings it up, guarded by Larson pretty tightly. Schneiderman posts up Hovden. Hands it off to Oyen. Down low, floater. Falls short into Cleveland's hands.
Yeah, good save by Cale there, and throw it back to Spencer.
Blanchette, it goes all the way down to Hovden. He floats it up, rattles it home. And a foul, a timeout we'll take a quick timeout on Fox Sports Radio on Vermillion Tanagers.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM, 1570, and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. Chad, Vermillion kind of kept the pedal on the gas in this third quarter.
Oh, they definitely did, and that's exactly what they wanted to do, get this to a 30-point lead and running clock and get out of here with a victory.
Tri-Valley has the ball, down 57-20 in the third quarter, 1:15 to go. Bring the ball up the court is Hemi. Finds itself over in the corner. Pull-up jumper. Rolls off the rim from Dante Neiman. Tri-Valley will keep the basketball. Running clock brings us below a minute left in the third. Brady Jewett of Tri-Valley inbounds, guarded by Cale Cleveland. Kicks it up to Schneiderman. Schneiderman over to Hemi. Dribbles it, trying to find an open man. Fakes the pass, makes the pass. Schneiderman into the hands of Cleveland. The ball can't avoid Cale tonight. Gives it up to Hovden. Hovden will dribble out some of this clock we have here. Difference between the game clock and the shot clock in this quarter is 0.8. Hovden dribbling it out. Vermillion play call is received. Hovden gets a screen from Cleveland, looks to pull it up, passes to Orr. He hits the jumper, falls off the rim. Rebound Tri-Valley, they'll look for the shot, but double dribble violation right before the expiration of the third quarter. And we'll enter quarter number 4. Possibly. We'll see what the officials call on the court before we take a break. Double dribble whistle was before the end of the third. Officials are discussing in the middle of the court. Looks like we're going into quarter number 4 of play on Fox Sports Radio and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. We'll just keep it here since we sat here for the call on the
I thought
court.
they were going to decide whether they had wanted to put 1.2 seconds back on the clock because of the double dribble, and they never really did.
Somewhere around a second to turn the ball over. And we just go into quarter number 4, 57-20 on the Mosaba scoreboard. Vermillion Tanagers will improve to 13-5 on the season. Really pushing for that spot in the regions to host the game here in the Birdcage. And the girls, since they added their 12th win, they're also trying to host that game in the regions.
Yeah, it'd be fun to have a couple games here in the Birdcage and a couple postseason games.
Tri-Valley's offense getting to work. Dante Neiman spins it. Tosses it to Gardner. Finds over in the corner. Snethen is pressured by Orr. They've got to pass it to Neiman. He thought about a shot. Kicked it over to the corner. It's Hemi. He drives. Cleveland, stout defense. Hovden rebound. Tanagers bringing up the court. Pass over, top of the key, Hovden.
Gone a little bit deeper into the bench here. We got Dax Christensen, Grant Rohrig.
Post-up shot, tough bucket, just barely rolled off for Christensen. Cleveland, shot broken up off of his own hand. Tri-Valley will get the basketball. We'll see Cleveland check out. What a performance for him tonight after his start.
Yeah, great job by Cale Cleveland. See Lucas Solomon coming in here, the 5'11 junior.
Tri-Valley getting to work on offense. Hemi is fouled. Running clock means 6:30 and counting, 57-20 on the Mesaba scoreboard. Vermillion Tanagers lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs. Sullivan, Snethen passes it in to Hemme. Hemme to Gardner. Guarded by Rohrig. Floats it up, out. Henry Orr pulls down a rebound. Quick pass to Christensen. Hovden brings it up the court. Hovden going against a 2-3 zone. Quick pass. Gets it back, fakes the pass. Makes one to Rohrig. Slides over to Christensen. Spot up three for Solomon. Off the backboard. Dante Naiman brings it up the court, crosses over, drives. Quickly fouled for an and one against Rohrig. Tri-Valley will substitute number 13, Chase Jones, for Kobe Chrome. At the line is still Dante Naiman. Naiman of Tri-Valley, second free throw. Rattles off the back iron into Henry Orr's hands. Tyson Hovden brings it up the court. Passed it, got it right back from Solomon. Top of the key for Rohrig. He'll think about it. He's got to get out of the paint. Hovden spots up for three, swishes it.
Man, he's got a pretty shot.
Hovden, very promising young player the Tanagers have in the reserve. Mason Hemme crosses over. Substitution call for coach of Tri-Valley. Vermillion makes a substitution as well as Cameron Bottleson gets in the game for Tyson Hovden. 10 points for the sophomore guard.
Yeah, great minutes from Ty Hovden there, and got to like what you see.
Tri-Valley operating their offense. Teal passes it over to Gardner. Jet Nielsen posting up, surveying. Rohrig's all over him. Pass down low, successfully completed to Teal. He'll pass it, wide open three. Spot up shot, rattles home for Chase Jones of the Mustangs. They'll say his foot was on the line. It's a 2-point shot. 60-24 on the Mesaba scoreboard. Grant Rohrig clears it out, passes it up to Solomon. Bottle said three-pointer. Little long. Henry Orr pulls it up. He'll fake it. Shot is pulled right out of his hands by Tegan Teal. Sullivan Snethen brings it up for Tri-Valley. Tegan Teal dribbles it. Pressured by Bottleson. Chase Jones kicks it up to Gardner. Pass to Snethen. He'll spin around. Spot up three-pointer. No good for Gardner. Henry Orr pulled it down. Grant Rohrig running the point. Rohrig to Solomon. Spot up three. No good for Christensen. Tri-Valley brings the ball up the court. 60-24 on the Mesaba scoreboard. Vermillion Tanagers lead the Tri-Valley Mustangs. 3:33 and counting to go in the fourth quarter. Michael Gardner brings it up for Tri-Valley. Guarded by Solomon. Pass up to Tegan Teal. He looks for a handoff. He'll make one to Chase Jones. Top of the key, Nielsen. Pass it over to Gardner. Working on Solomon. Pass up. Wide open three. No good for Nielsen. Solomon inbounds for Vermillion. Grant Rohrig brings it up the court. 60-24, less than 3 to go in the game. Dribbled up over Grant Rohrig, thought about it, passed it up to Henry Orr, top of the key. He'll post up, over to Bottleson. Daxton Christensen, front iron. Ball almost recovered by Solomon, but Tri-Valley brings it in. Sullivan Seneth kicks it over to Gardner. Back to Gardner. Pass over to Jet Nielsen. Vermillion student section is excited as Hunter Morse on senior night is checking into the game.
Yeah, Hunter's been hurt. Got a knee injury, but they're going to let him come in the game. And I saw him shooting around the other day after practice and looked pretty good.
Jet Nielsen spots up for three, and it goes right through the hoop. Tri-Valley has caught fire from three. Some of these reserves are getting good looks off. Substitution in. Talk about the senior. Hunter Morris is out there. Number 22, Hunter Morris, senior guard at 6'1" of Vermillion. Grant Rohrig brings the ball up the court. Hunter Morris gets it. Passes it over to Christensen, up to Bottleson. Morris gets it, takes a contested three off the fingertips of Gardner. Morris making sure not to work that knee too much. Bottleson, tough defense. Pass up, top of the key, over to Nielsen. He swings it. Gardner shoots the three off the rim and into Bottleson's hands. Rohrig brings it up the court. Vermillion trying to get the senior Morse involved. They're guarding him out there deep. He's got to hand it off. Over to Solomon, back to Morse. Looking for that three. He pulls it up. Almost banks it in. Fighting for the rebound. Christensen fouls.
They want to get him a basket so bad.
Tri-Valley guarding him out on the college line, just playing as strong defense as they can. Jet Nielsen brings it up for Tri-Valley. Less than 36 to go. Ticking off the clock. 60-27 on the Mesaba scoreboard. Vermillion Tanagers will defeat the Tri-Valley Mustangs. And Vermillion, this is their last chance of the game to get Hunter Morse the basketball. He has it. He's dribbling it out on senior night. He pulls up from curry range, and it doesn't go in. And that will be the ball game here, folks, as the Vermillion Tanagers
they're going to get Hunter the ball. They're going to try and get Hunter the ball.
And Hunter has the basketball. He pulls up from deep. Hunter Morse off back iron. Got to hope that goes in on senior night.
It's good to see him back on the court.
Yeah, what a great young man. Great to see him out here dressed. We'll be back with an interview with Coach Jay Drake of the Vermillion Tanagers, as well as a breakdown of what happened here tonight and a recap of scores around the state. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. We'll be back for the First Dakota National Bank post-game show. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. We'll be back on 5.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you got to call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
To be honest, it's the people that I work with. Like, I mean, I love what I do. You gotta love what you do to come every day. But the people I work with make coming 10 times easier. You wanna be a part of a team that cares for you and that actually put in the time to teach you and show you the things to do in a proper way. You know, you're just full of people who care.
Starting the first bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Truckers, commercial fleet, car owners. When you need a DOT inspection, you need a battery, oil change, diagnostic, or specialized tire service for farm, auto, and heavy equipment, JFI will get your vehicle repaired and washed and back on the road. JFI proudly supports Vermillion Tanagers, the community of Vermillion, in business for nearly 100 years for a reason. JFI is the best, and that's no lie. JFI 1218 Compton Court, Vermillion.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
Get the finest wood in the neighborhood. Down at the lumberyard. Down at the lumberyard.
But it's not just wood at the lumberyard. With a wide variety of quality building materials, the folks at the lumberyard can help you with all of your project needs. Whether it be paint, siding, cabinets, windows, or of course lumber, the lumberyard is ready to help. The best wood in the neighborhood at the lumberyard, 1000 West Cherry Street in Vermillion.
And we are back on Fox Sports Radio 101.5 AM 1570 and Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. Well, what a game for the Tanagers, winning 60-29. Luke Jensen really broke the game open from the start.
Man, he really did. That first half, he could not miss. He had 23 points, almost all of them from outside the arc. So really great job. And then, kind of Trey took over the second half, kind of did his thing. But everybody else got involved too. Tyson Hovden, Spencer Blanchette, Gabe Larson. I mean, you name it, everybody contributed tonight.
Yeah, and then, just all-around team basketball. Larson with 14, Trey Hansen with 11, most of those coming in that third quarter. And then you had some other shots. You got to talk about Cale Cleveland came in as a starter, and it didn't mess with the chemistry at all. It really flowed very well. So hopefully Trenton Thomas comes back as quick as possible. It's just good to see that Cale's ready and the team doesn't falter when they play a different rotation.
Oh, I'm sure he loves the six-man, but put him in the starting rotation. I'm sure he's chomping at the bit to get in there too. But yeah, great job, freshman. Didn't let the big stage bother him one bit.
Yeah, and then Tyson Hovden also got a lot more minutes as a sophomore guard, so we saw him handle a little bit more responsibility. Him and Cleveland were both in the game when it was like a 4-point game there, so they really had a lot of responsibility tonight. And here comes Coach Drake to talk with us about the game tonight. Coach Luke Jensen had quite a first half there, didn't he?
Yeah, he can shoot it, and it's a good bounce back for us after Tuesday night's game, obviously. And to our kids' credit across the board, we didn't really practice on Wednesday. It was a long, probably 2.5 hours of just film, and a lot of things were said one way or the other, right? And we had to kind of, sometimes as a group, we do it as coaches, as players. You got to kind of look yourselves in the mirror, and everyone knows you can shoot the thing. And even we've thought lately he's probably passing up too many threes. He shoots at such a high percentage, a rare percentage for at any level, and he just got to kind of let it fly at times. And I don't know if he took one in the second half. I know he missed his first one. I don't think he missed another one after that. I think he hit his next 6, and I think it was 6 of 7 at halftime from the three-point line. And even his first one, it was right on. But he can shoot it, and he had open looks, and our guys were finding them. And but overall, even that whole first half, our ball movement, our spacing was really, really good. Our defense was where it needs to be from the intensity level. and that leads into getting stops, but getting whether it's in transition, but then just pushing it, and then kind of fanning out from there, and the spacing and getting guys cuts, and it was just a good overall effort for our group, and one we needed after Tuesday night.
Yeah, no, and also like with Trenton Thomas out of the lineup, hopefully he gets well soon. Cale Cleveland kind of slotted in. The team still kept playing at the high level that they normally play.
Yeah, it was, at halftime, again, I think it goes back to the defensive end, but, we were calling it like even defensive assists. It's things that get overlooked. You don't see in a box score, but I thought Cale and Spencer were absolutely terrific defensively on this end in the first half. And, Spencer just keeping the ball on one side of the floor, having ball pressure. Cale had a couple just denying and taking away cuts that actually led to a turnover that leads to a layup at the other end. And the Jewett kid's really good. He was an all-conference player last year, and Gabe really stepped up and made things hard on him. So when you get contributions from everyone, and we've said this, right? Like, we don't always play the deepest bench. Ty filled in great tonight. Cale steps in the starting lineup, still kind of went with 6. But when we get everyone contributing and doing their part, we can be a really good basketball team.
Yeah, well, thanks, Coach. Great win tonight, and we'll catch you the next game.
All right, thanks a lot, Parker.
Thank you. Coach Jay Drake of the Vermillion Tanagers. Definitely a great win to see after a Dakota Valley game. You can tell that it didn't shake them at all. They knew they could have won that, and they played the best basketball they could tonight. And this is kind of priming them for regions. I mean, yeah, you talk about that starting lineup, and with Trenton Thomas, too, back, this just gives more confidence for Cale Cleveland and Hovden to fill in as well. So you have an even deeper team, especially you want to make that run at the Sodex 16 and at the playoffs.
Yeah, it really shows how deep you can go in the bench and not be afraid to stick a sophomore guard in there in a big game. So, yeah, hats off to these guys for stepping up, and look forward to seeing what is to come here in the next month.
Yeah, and with that, we'll start winding down our broadcast here on Fox Sports Radio, 101.5 AM 1570. And Vermillion Tanagers on YouTube. I'm Parker Orr, joined by Chad Peterson. And we'll catch you guys for the Lakota Tech game here. Have a great rest of your night.
Go Birds.